Sports TV, man. That's my dude. I rolls with him.
You heard what the man said. It's Flight Sports TV.
Like I said, Flight Sports TV, that's where it's at.
Flight Sports TV.
What's going on, people? It's Flight Sports TV. I appreciate y'all for checking with me. Y'all already know what it is. We back with another one of them things. We got ourselves a whole lot to discuss. Obviously, we all know we just coming off a hell of a interview that we just did. We appreciate everybody who tuned in to check that out. Everybody hit that like button as you rolling in right now. Salute to my man Foreign in the building. You already know what it is. I'm about to go. We're gonna get on 2K. I'm gonna clean up. You already know what time it is. Let me tell y'all something right now. Tonight, we got ourselves a whole lot of Triple B talk on the menu, ladies and gentlemen. I see people in the chat discussing Liangelo Ball's number. His number is already a hot commodity already. We ain't even get started, but like I said, we got a lot to talk about. Let's get into it, man. Before we do that, I need everybody to hit that like button. If you're new, most definitely hit that subscribe button. It's Flight Sports. Liangelo Ball, we all know the situation and the saga. We are moments away, or literally days, away from real live basketball. We've seen live footage of Liangelo Ball in training camp, and like I said, it's looking very good. Working with the team. I think this is going to pay dividends. We are finally going to get an opportunity to see these guys play on the same basketball floor together. And it is so long overdue, ladies and gentlemen. It's truly unfortunate that it took this long. I'm almost disgusted, and I can't wait till we see, the production, which is going to make it even more nastier, in terms of why it hasn't happened, sooner. Liangelo Ball truly should have been here sooner. We about to see it. Lamelo Ball is going to make sure, especially if he's on the floor with him, that he is found, and able to excel at the highest level and able to sustain a job in the NBA, and that job being with the Charlotte Hornets alongside of him, his brother, Lamelo Ball, MB1. This has just been a tumultuous journey for Jello. I told the people it's going to be a triumph. Finally, when he gets this opportunity, we can't wait until we are moments away, which will be on Sunday. I don't know his minutes. Steve Clifford hasn't got into that yet. He hasn't even discussed minutes, but I do know they have a basketball game this Sunday, preseason basketball, if I'm not mistaken, so that's going to be a sight to behold, finally getting that opportunity to see these guys on the floor together. The LeVar prophecy, of all of these guys on one floor together, is not too far away from being complete. October 2nd at 1 p.m. This is an afternoon game, ladies and gentlemen. We got preseason basketball, so everybody could buckle up because we're about to get that opportunity to see that. I don't know how the minutes are going to be played. I would think maybe the starters don't play much in the preseason, or if any at all. I don't know what they're going to do. Is LaMelo just going to play a couple of minutes? Will we get an opportunity to see these two on the same floor alongside one another? Will Liangelo Ball get an opportunity to just eat up a whole bunch of minutes due to the situation that is preseason? I think this is a pivotal moment for Liangelo, to excel on the things that he has been working on all summer long. Going down to hanging out with the Bone Collector, going down to, the things with LeVar, the Drew League, the Summer League, everything paid off, and it's about to be fully showcased at the highest level alongside of his brother, LaMelo Ball. I'm just so happy, and I can't wait until everybody sees this. A lot of people cannot wait. We know the magic that is in store. I'm just excited. He fits the timeline perfectly. This is not. I'm telling the people right now, this is not just some kind of pickup. This is a basketball acquisition. And tonight I'm going to explain many reasons why. We got my man Uncle Vern in the building. What's good, Uncle Vern?
Hey, Flight, it was going on. Hey, Flight, it ain't take much to explain it, boy. Take this. This is a blessing. This is a blessing because Jello getting in like that. By him getting in like that, it's going to help him. Flight, he gonna do everything he can to make sure that prospers for him. So,
Right. I,
yeah.
I got you on that. I'm fully confident in Liangelo Ball punching his opportunity. I don't think he just get here, just to play around. I think this is, like I stated all summer, punching the ticket. This is the opportunity right here. I don't know how many opportunities like this is going to be fully in his grasp, but right now I'm telling you, he's on the Hornets, but I'm talking about sustainability now. The contract is non-guarantee. So Liangelo Ball is going to have to prove again, but this time at the highest level, that he should have been an NBA player a long time ago. And I cannot wait till he show it. Uncle Vern, do you believe that Liangelo Ball should have been in the NBA a long time ago? What's your thoughts on that situation?
Well, I would say no, not a long time ago, Flight. Well, like right now, you got to realize he just did a year in the D League, in the G League. So I think you know what I'm saying. And then like what's the name did with him with that Detroit thing? They gave him a chance. That didn't pan out too well. It ain't like he journeyed all over the NBA just to find a spot. I think that didn't work out with the Detroit thing. He got a real good opportunity through Charlotte, especially with the fact that Melo was going so good and still going so good and achieving so much out there. So that opportunity opened itself because Mitch Kupchak took advantage. You know what I'm saying? He's the general manager of the Charlotte Hornets that I need to remind you. So he really got exposure there and they liked what they saw, what they had to generate. They got to put that to where it can work. And one thing about with Jello, if you realize and you already understand, Jello do things rightly and in order. He don't do things out of order, nothing like that. He try and continue to do things in order like that. Get to that spot, do everything like a machine, Flight. So all that stuff will come easy to him in the NBA once he learned how to do that. Didn't take him long to learn how to do it. Get used to running at that tempo. You see what I'm saying? What? Would it took 3 years?
Right.
Yeah.
I think that Liangelo Ball is definitely going to be able to prove that he could play at any tempo, especially at the NBA level. This is going to be another opportunity for him. He's been playing, in so many different levels this summer. In different spots on the floor. Going from a more structured, situation, with the summer league, and then going back and forth to the Drew League where he starred. Liangelo Ball truly starred. In the Drew League his whole time. He was the go-to guy. He was the finisher. He was he couldn't get an opportunity to close games due to the fact that his teammates couldn't really sustain, any sustainable good playing time. Just like they start playing good, fall off, and then before you know it, the doors are off the hinges. So it never gave Jello. We never seen Jello in a key pivotal game. Where it was crazy. Even though he put up a monster, he went out. He went out with a bang, y'all. Putting up 50 plus. You can't fake that, man. He's an NBA player. And despite being the best player on his actual Drew League team, he was actually one of the better players that was on that basketball floor. On many nights. On both sides of the floor. Jello was one of the better players. Every time he took the floor. So it's unbelievable to say that. We got my man All Access in the building. Dex, what's the deal?
Yes, sir. Shout out to Flight Sports TV, the machine, the voice of the voiceless, the people's champ. the hottest shit in these streets. You know the monologue. You know it doesn't change. We just have to remind the newcomers, or not. Excuse me. We have to introduce the newcomers and remind some of the old heads that champion Flight Sports TV. Shout out to the chat. Like I said, it has a life unto itself. It's a bubble within the bubble. Shout out to everybody that's rocking with Flight Sports TV this evening. And hopefully all you guys have some type of prosperity and you have longevity with that prosperity and you share some good stuff to someone who might not be aware of that information. That's all we ask of you. Hit that like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. It's very important that you hit the like and subscribe and that notification bell so you don't miss a momentous moment of Flight Sports TV content that comes to you daily.
That's right. We're still discussing everything involving Liangelo Ball coming back. I see a lot of people discussing Liangelo Ball's number. I think that's something that I don't hear a lot of people touching on. A lot of people just glossed over that. I think everybody's so, happy and jumping for joy. We're not even worried about the number. But he did wear number 8 at one point, I believe. What was it? Was it the first time in the summer league? Was it the number
Yes,
8?
yes, that was his
Yeah,
number. That was his number. Yes,
yeah. So
I can't remember his number in the G League. Man, that slips my mind.
I might have been 3 if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to double. I think it was 3. It was even 3. I think this year, even with the summer league, I believe. I have to double check.
Right, but when you look
Yeah,
at 18, you see the one.
yeah. I
The
know
one is
that's what is.
the,
Yeah,
the one is God, and the 8, which you have 2 circles on top of each other. You have cipher, and one cipher represents the bottom cipher represents destroy, and the top cipher represents build. So 1-8 is build and destroy. You follow what I'm saying? He destroyed an old aspect of himself to build a new aspect of himself. Like I said, when you saw Liangelo in the Drew League, he was destroying a lot of bad habits and developing or building another strong fortress that will be a new aspect to his game by placing himself in a chaotic situation, but in that chaos, he was building his mind, he was building his emotion, and he was building his stamina. And he was also attempting to add another aspect to his game that really wasn't developed, and that was being a playmaker and things that way, seeing the floor from a different perspective than from a scorer. So that 118 is God, build, and destroy in numerology, or supreme mathematics. So that number is befitting to him, especially the number 8. You look like you got 2 little serpents. You follow what I'm saying? Entwining with each other. The same we have on the medical field and things of that nature. That is a little deeper than that, and I'm not gonna really go that deep into it just yet. But 8 represents build and destroy. Okay, and right now Liangelo's on the path of building. He went through some circumstances of destroying. Now he's building. So the number 1, God, the first of destroying. Now he's building. Oh shit! Look who's coming to the building. Oh my God!
What up,
Coffee
Coffee?
is in the building. Look at that head. That head is shining, Coffee. That head is shining, baby. Let's go. What you got? What you got for us?
Here we go. Here we go.
What
you got? What you got for us?
Could y'all hear me? Could y'all hear me? Could y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can hear you, Coffee.
Is it clear?
Yeah, you got an echo.
It's a little echo though. It's a little echo.
No, you got an echo.
Is it clear?
Yeah, you gotta turn your mic down. It's a little echo.
So you turn it
You got
down.
an echo.
What about now?
Yeah, you gotta turn your mic down.
What about
Say
now?
something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go
okay.
for it.
You still got the echo.
Is that better? What about
Say
now?
something.
Is that
Go for it.
You still got the echo.
is that better? Is that
You
better?
still got an echo,
No,
but just
no,
go for it.
no.
Let's see.
What about now?
Still got an echo, but just go for it. Let's see.
All right, then. It's still an echo?
A little bit, but just talk.
All right, here we go. So let's start from the beginning. Ain't nobody seen the ain't nobody seen the FYF guy, right?
No.
He MIA. He MIA coffee.
Yeah,
I guess
dog.
he out there trying to
I
scrape
ain't,
two nickels together. I don't know.
so I ain't gonna I'm a
You sure you don't got? You sure you don't have your YouTube up as well? Yeah, I lost your mic.
Yeah, we can't hear you now. Now we can't hear you.
Can't hear you, Coffee.
But it is your mic and it is your YouTube with the
Yeah.
echo.
Come back in.
You'll be straight. Salute to
Okay,
everybody
say
right
something,
now.
Coffee. Say something because let's check your mic. Nobody can't hear you. I think you have to exit YouTube and just go on StreamYard. I think you got two apps open at the same time.
Well, yeah, he probably did. You got to just check out, but it's crazy, man. Everybody's looking for FYF. We have a situation where a guy has spewed so much idiotic stuff, and now we can't get no word on this man.
Hey,
Yeah, but we know like the FYF was protecting his assets, more so his ass than set.
Hey,
So
go. Hey,
that's why he was angling a lot of his content the way he was because he wanted to formulate in his mind a belief system that Liangelo wasn't good enough. But as we start to string along, he started noticing that people was recognizing Liangelo in a certain type of way that he knows that will garner him somewhere close to the NBA. And then by Lamelo being who he is, and we announced Lamelo had the keys. We announced Lamelo had his number. And we announced that Lamelo was waiting on his brother. And when that started to sink into FYF, he started to realize that, hey, man, this guy might really get an opportunity to be in the league. But he was hoping it'll be the G League instead of the NBA. And unfortunate for him, it was the NBA.
Yeah. And as unfortunately for him, that hating costs you down the line. I'm telling you, boy, because I wouldn't put money on it. I'm telling you. But
yes,
I'm worried about that.
He wanted to disagree with us to such an extent. He was willing to put cash money on the line to be right, to disagree with us because he saw the fervor that we have towards the Ball brothers, and that part he didn't understand. See, that's where the love aspect comes in at. And I think a lot of these guys don't understand the love aspect because love is probably on the bottom of their chakra and not in the middle.
Yeah. I can see the moon for them. I can see the moon for all of them. I see the moon, the stars, the limit, the moon. I see them out there with the moon, all on the moon. I see the moon all out.
Robert McGee. See, there you go, Robert McGee. You guys can't help it. I'm just saying, you guys just can't help it. Why would you even say why y'all acting like he has made the final roster? He did make the final roster. He's on the top 20 in the spring training. He's signed. He is actually signed. It's not guaranteed though, but he's signed. So Robert McGee, what more can you want? See, that's the thing. What more can you want? Now you're going to say, if he make the roster, well, he ain't getting no playing time. Then when he get playing time, you can say, well, he ain't a starter. You know what I'm saying? When is it going to stop? When the celebration going to begin and the hate going to stop? We never said he made the actual final roster. You heard Lamelo Ball say he's on the squad. We hoping he make it all the way through to the final roster. We know they're still cutting, but he signed an NBA contract. He is a Charlotte Hornet. He's there on media day. He's taking media pictures. When have we seen this from Liangelo? Never. Let's celebrate that, Robert. Come on, bro.
Yeah, you're right. You got to continue to celebrate Liangelo Ball, man. This is, like I said, this is an unbelievable journey. You know, you can't discredit that.
Robert McGree, you cannot speak for FYF. Nobody can speak for FYF. Nobody can speak for coffee. So please do not speak on behalf of FYF. This is why we want FYF himself. We don't need no minions. We don't need his cronies. We need FYF. We're not speaking on his behalf. We're not speaking on coffee behalf. We want both of them to come up here because that's where the bet was made, here at Flight Sports TV. It wasn't made in the ethers. We know what FYF said. We got receipts. It's recorded. And we know what coffee said. So we don't need anybody to interject and put some fancy imagination on what they want it to be. FYF is our family, is our friend. He can come up here anytime. Coffee, the same thing. He's our brother. Coffee's a very important person to Flight Sports TV. You follow what I'm saying? He works on the screen and he works behind the screen. Coffee's good for business. So they can speak for themselves. They grown men. They made the commitment. They made the covenant. They made the bet. We don't need nobody coming here squeaking of what the bet meant. They know what it meant. So let them speak for themselves, please.
Yeah. And FYF he's a square soldier. Because I remember last time when it didn't go well with him, he had a problem with it. He exposed it like it was telling you. But he'll do the right thing. Thank you, FYF. Showing your true colors. You are a true young man. Keep up the good work.
And you got to remember, we have fun with FYF. So don't take it like we trying to thrash him. We're not trying to thrash FYF. We have fun, whether we on his show or he on our show. He already tells you how much fun he have coming to Flight Sports TV. When he rubbed them two nickels together and create a bag, we gonna hear from him.
With that 12, 6, and 6.
Yeah, that's better, Coffee. Yeah, that's better.
You want me to say it? I can't hear y'all. Could y'all hear me?
Yes, sir. We can hear you.
I'm gonna get this information now. I can't hear y'all. I gotta reconnect.
All right, Coffee.
We got a lot of issues going on, but
yeah, he'll be back. He'll get it straight. He's been gone too long. That's all it's telling you, Coffee. The algorithm is a little upset at you. Yeah, but going back to what I'm saying is that FYF is good for business. Listen, I have yet to lose a bet to FYF. You guys know that, right? Every bet I made with FYF, I won.
All right.
This is why FYF kind of respect me to a certain degree, because I've been in his pockets.
Right. I got you, Dex. I understand. Yeah, I understand.
But I ain't been in his pockets this deep, though.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to get my damn percentage off of that. You know, they talking big paper. So I said, we need to get this thing rectified. You know, the FYF need to bring his ass down there and pay homage. You know, it's not just a bet. He's got some explaining to do. Period.
Oh yeah, we got to see how he feel about Jello. How you feel about?
All right, try it now, Coffee.
All right, y'all popping, y'all got me? Y'all popping, y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Good. Here we go. We live. Check this out. I'm gonna try to do this I'm trying to do this thing without cursing. I'm trying to get
We asking for the impossible.
Yeah, I'm trying to get on my sophistication and my intelligentsia. And so I want to address. I want to.
Academia's in the house.
Absolutely. I want to address several things. Now I ain't gonna totally disrespect F, whatever that dude name.
Yeah.
Not just yet.
Fuck your feelings.
Yeah, absolutely. Fuck your friends. But I'm trying to do this thing without cursing. So I ain't gonna disrespect him yet, because what he trying to do, he's trying to wait. And he think it's gonna be like Detroit. He think they about to cut Jello. Jello ain't getting cut. That's over with. That's that Detroit business. That's over with. The man is in to stay. The NBA need him. Nike old Jordan favors. Nike sat at the round table along with a lot of other dudes with the association, and they came to the conclusion this man is just great for basketball. He good money. Plus he know how to play the game. He got a skill set only a few people have, and that's Stephon and Klay Thompson and G3 and probably a couple other guys, but those guys is significant. So I'm gonna try to do this thing without cursing. And when that dude come back October the 19th, whatever the first home game is, this, that, and other, you know he got to run that money. You know he got to run 10 stacks. So like you said, he probably out there working at McDonald's. He probably out there cleaning the streets. He probably selling ass. He doing whatever. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get that paper. But I'm gonna be looking for you on the 19th, because ain't nothing about to change. Jello been ready to play this game of basketball. People overlooked LeVar Ball. They didn't really see LeVar Ball. But let's back up even before that. Before you get a Melo, before you get a Jello, you got Alonzo. Alonzo did so much. People don't realize how much Alonzo sacrificed so his brothers can have it and go through this thing smooth, especially Melo. People, Melo, not Melo without Jello. And Jello not Jello without Zoe. And Zoe not Zoe, or Melo not Melo, and Jello not Jello without LeVar and Tina. So when we think about what they done as a cohesive team, what they done as a nuclear family, it's amazing how they at this point, with all that traffic and all that garbage and all that rhetoric and all that negativity and all that people saying this and people saying that. I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. Don't be so caught up with people like FY, whatever this guy's name is, talk like they know the game of basketball, or they give you these terms, or they give you these languages. Something like Stephen A. Smith, they get to talk in this language, and people be so caught up in that right there that they forget the common sense part of it.
Right.
If you just listen to LeVar, it's common sense. That man rose from the concrete like Tupac, rose from the concrete, and he did. He picked out his wife. He said what he was going to do. He set on that journey to do it, and everybody's angry. Now, you can't get angry at success unless you just simply hate yourself. Those of us that's businessmen, that's entrepreneurs, that's understanding business, we appreciate a LeVar Ball. We really appreciate what he's done, and he ain't even touched the tip of the iceberg yet. But those of us that hate ourselves, we gonna find all type of excuses, and we ain't gonna never take accountability. People like Sky. Sky is I sat there and I listened to something he was saying yesterday when the good brother Rave had Sky trapped in the corner. And I think the other good brother Hoop Jargon had Sky trapped in the corner, and he done everything but answer the question. You can't answer a question with a question.
Yeah,
See, I can't respect you if you look at and try to find every little incremental thing with the ball boys, because there's something wrong with you. That's a sick mindset. You sick in your mind. Them boys did great.
Hate.
Yeah. It's worse than hate. It's worse than hate. It's worse than that. We just can't find a word for it yet, because you got to be sick in your damn mind to hate on them brothers. Listen to other streams, whether it be the Lit House on garbage, everybody on Jello tip, this, that, and other. But you talk to mad garbage, I'm going to call your name. I ain't going to hide and say this and that. I'm going to call your name. If you a garbage ass stream, I'm going to call your name. And I'm trying to, like I said, I'm trying to do this thing without cursing. But you got a lot of sick people in this world, man, that really, really had it out for this family for no reason. No reason. Unless you just hate yourself. It's a sad commentary that we got to rise to the day, especially us as black men. We don't want to see the other brother come up. What's wrong with that?
Crabs in the bucket.
Yeah, it's really sad. So when I sat back and I was MIA for a reason, on purpose, because I just let this dude talk and hang himself. You don't know the game of basketball. I don't care how many scouts. I don't care how many colleges you went to. I don't care how many NBA conferences or look back meetings that you go into, this, that, and other. Owners, the billionaires that have the money, they don't even know basketball like that. They just got the money. They depending on their GM, they depending on their vice presidents, they depend on their presidents, their scouts. They don't even know the game like that, and they get it wrong all the time. Because at the end of the year, you only got one team winning. Now I'm gonna say something else that's gonna probably disturb our good brother Marvin, and I love you, my brother. But I'm gonna say something that's gonna probably disturb you. Alonzo Ball is on his way to Charlotte Hornets. You know, people say, "Oh, something wrong with this." Ain't nothing wrong with his knee. All that is a cap. He got to go through this situation to push that narrative like they always try to push. Well, when it come time to trade him, he wasn't fit. He wasn't this. He wasn't that. So we had to get our money's worth. We had to make sure we get something back in return. But the plan all the time was all three of them boys to play together, and he was gonna come in the beginning. And it wasn't Jordan's fault. It wasn't Jordan. It was the NBA. It was the association. See, Jordan only could do so much, but the NBA, the governors, the association, they the one calling it, and them sit on top, and you know who called the shots. So they finally had to let up. You know, it was something happening with Steve Ballmer because he wanted the boys. It was something happening with Phil Knight. Phil Knight owed Michael Jordan. He owed Michael Jordan actually his whole life because Phil Knight was out of business. He was out of there until Michael Jordan came along and saved that whole organization, saved that whole company, and made the man $100-some billion every damn year. And so now he's at the table, and big money talked. So they like, well, Jordan don't like the game of basketball no more because several reasons, and we got to stop hating on this man right here because he done gave the game so much. He gave us Kobe Bryant, he gave us LeBron James, like Dr. J gave us Michael Jordan, and others gave us Magic Johnson. And so when we can look back at the history of basketball, Nate Archibald and a lot of our ball players that did some great things, we got to respect what Michael Jordan done thus far and fast forward what the Ball brothers are doing. So don't be surprised if you see a trade for Terry Rozier and somebody else for Lonzo Ball and Vooch to go to Charlotte. That's going to happen.
You heard it first, Flight Sports TV. You heard it first from Coffee.
Right here. Don't be surprised.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Before you chop down Coffee, shout out Chicago.
Oh, yeah, I'm about to chop him now.
I appreciate you for stopping through with us tonight, man. It's an honor to have everybody in there. Shout out KX, shout out Ether. Salute the Thunder, Josh Jackson, everybody, man. Peace and love to y'all all, man. Sky, what the hell is going on, man?
What's going
on? You got some homage to pay.
I need homage for what? Kofi, I need to know what I was trapped in the corner on.
Yeah, so Sky, I can't, with all due respect, I can't engage in conversation with you, brother, because your mind done told me.
Man, you always talking this brother stuff.
Hold up, your mind.
I'm about to get with you. You always talking this brother stuff.
You want to talk first? Okay, I'm going to listen. Go ahead, and then
you
let me know
always
when I can talk.
Talking this brother stuff, but you be, how would I say this? You don't really mean that brother stuff like you saying. Like, I don't know what you be. The image you put on is not the image you represent. Like, I don't get it. Like, I could tell a fraud when I see a fraud, and you a fraud.
Yeah, so you fucked up when you talk to me. You already know you can't get your words right. See,
I'm messed up
when you witness the truth,
and I know you're a fraud.
When you see the truth,
you can't manipulate me. You started saying I'm hating on them dudes. I'm talking from a basketball point of what I see as a fan going to watch them. Otherwise, if you don't like it, hey, that's on you. But otherwise, what they got going on in their personal life, that don't affect me in no kind of way, fashion, or nothing. They daddy don't affect me. I care less about me, LeVar. I care less about me, Lonzo. I care less about me, any one of them dudes. If you consider that hating, that's on you. I'm just not big on being a fanboy and going, I watch the game. I pay for tickets to watch the game. If I see them playing bad, I'm going to say it. I'm not going to make excuses.
Okay, you ready?
Sorry.
Ready? You ready?
And then you always talk the black on black, but black on black have nothing to do with this situation because, to be honest with you, he married to a Caucasian woman. So what all this black on black shit you talking about?
You ready? You ready?
No,
hold on. Let me get him. Let me get him. I just let him.
Let's try to stay in bounds. Let's try to stay in bounds.
No. Let me get him. See, look. Hey, Scott. It's a sad commentary, man. Your mind is sick. Brothers like you, brothers like you. Hold up. I let you talk, right? I let you talk, right? I let you talk. Okay, let me talk. I'm gonna tell you why you sick. Let me talk. I let you talk, and what you said was gibberish. What you said ain't nothing. You know, from where I come from, when a man call another man a fraud, then you got to see that man face to face.
You're a fraud. That's no problem with me.
Look, I thought you was coming to Chicago. You told me several times you'd come to Chicago. You never came through here. And you still got an open invitation to come to Chicago. And then look, hold up, my brother. Hold up. You gonna listen? You're gonna see you sick, see you mad because you can't get nothing off. And what you saying is gibberish. And I'm gonna tell you something else. For you Pelican fans, any of y'all following Sky, I'm gonna have to discredit you too, male or female. Because Sky he's a perfect example of a bad example. I'm gonna say it again. Sky is a perfect example of a bad example. See, you don't know what you run up. You don't know what you ran up on, brother. Brother, you don't know what you ran up on. And look, and I ain't gonna do this. I ain't gonna do this internet thing. Just when you get to Chicago, see me.
Why would I want to see you?
Look, when you get to, you said you're gonna come to Chicago. Look.
Tell
When you
me
get
a reason why I look for you.
look,
Now, if you won't meet me,
look. Check this out, Sky. I got family in Orleans. I got family in Orleans.
Keep it basketball.
I'm gonna come down there. I'm gonna see you down there.
All right, cool.
I'm gonna see you down there in your park. In your park. All right. So let me get to this thing. Let me get to this real shit because you ain't talking nothing, brother. Rave had you back in the corner. Who Jargon had you back in the corner, and you asked a question with a question. All right. So let me talk.
In the corner.
Yeah. Uncle Burn had you in the corner. So let me talk this real shit. Cause look, brother, I can't reduce my mentality down to your level. You on some Dr. Seuss shit. I can't reduce my mentality down to that level. You on some green eggs and ham shit. You know what I'm saying? Charlie Brown. All right. So let me talk about the brothers. All right. I'm through with you, brother. Look. Hey, brother, I'm through with you, my brother. Just come to Chicago and we continue. Or I'll come down to Orleans. We gonna continue our conversation right there. Let me talk about this real business. All right. Look, I know you sick, dog. Look, I know you sick. All you gotta do is turn that. Scott, all you gotta do is turn that camera on. Hey, turn that camera on, and I'm gonna show you the funniest thing on TV. Turn that camera on. I'm gonna show you the funniest thing on Flight Sports TV. Turn that camera on. Turn that camera. I'm gonna show you the funniest thing on Flight Sports TV. All right, so let me talk, brother, because you ain't saying nothing. All that gibberish. If you go some real business.
Okay, chill. Okay, hold on. You guys, let's go. Okay,
I got a question I want to ask you.
All right, go ahead, Coffee.
Who this with the question?
Unstoppable.
Wait a second. We got a man approaching the altar right now. FYF is he's approaching the altar. Now it's time for you to bring your sorry ass down to the altar. You got
Shout out to Hoop Jargon.
You got a lot of explaining to do, goddamn it. You know what? I might have to get on.
Shout out to Nico.
You know what? FYF, you know what? I gotta deliver a speech today.
Hey, listen, Flight, you know you don't have to beg FYF. You already know you don't have to beg FYF to come down these blocks. FYF have a hell of a GPS. He got one of the best GPS imaginable. He can find his way if he wants to. There's no way he's lost.
Hey,
Coffee, what that is? That snake skin?
This something. Hey, you know what this is? I'm gonna tell you what this is. This is something that if I trade this in for Sky House, this thing about is my Sky whole house. You know what I'm saying? This thing about Sky whole house. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, hold on. Let's get some decorum. Let's get some control.
But you gonna take me there.
Okay, listen, Coffee. Hold on one second, Coffee, because I don't know how long you're gonna say. Coffee, I don't know how long you're gonna say. Coffee, tell us about your event with Corey Holcomb. Could you share that with us?
Say it again. I didn't hear you say it again.
I said, tell us about the event that you had with Corey Holcomb, that you was hanging out with your childhood friend, the infamous comedian Corey Holcomb.
We got a lot of things going on with not just with brother Corey, but Tiffany Haddish, D. Ray, and this is real big. But before I go there, I want to send some shouts out to some solid brothers on Flight Sports TV. One being yourself, Dex, Flight, Ray, KNT, Murder God, Slim God,
Slim Canoe.
Yeah, Slim. There's some more brothers. I don't want to forget nobody. That's came. Belize, brother. The brother Belize came up.
All right, man. I need to talk.
Yeah, ask any question. Don't edit nothing.
Wait a second. FYF has approached the altar, goddammit. Now I need to tell you about this man FYF, his sorry ass. FYF been running amok for the past couple months talking crazy. You know, and it's time for you to pay the utmost homage, FYF. So what the hell you got to say?
Talking crazy about who?
About Jello, goddamn it. No, listen, before you start talking. Like I said, I need you to. This is what I need you to say before you start talking. All I need you to acknowledge is this man is in the NBA. Hold on, don't stop talking. This man is in the NBA. You see this clear as day. You got vision, don't you? Open your eyes.
Oh my God!
Hold on, we got. Hold on, FYF. Oh, wait a minute. You understand? Before you talk, I need you to say this. You made a mistake. You know,
what mistake did I make?
Oh, on, wait a minute. You clearly made a mistake.
The
We're gonna
only
get into the
mistake
money.
you made is making
Hold
that bet.
on, wait a minute, because you're holding up to the money.
But Charlotte
Wait a minute,
That's what he should have said.
wait a minute, FYF, you owe Coffee $10,000. You understand?
No, that's not. Hold on.
No, wait a second. FYF, I'm supposed to.
Hold on. Flight. It's documented in the Instagram. It's documented on video. I said on opening day of the season, if Jello's on that bench, then that's the bet. If he's going to be on the opening day roster, we clearly stipulated that. Not no training camp, not no Exhibit 10.
Yo, dude.
So we got the clarity because we typed it in Instagram.
Dude, what are you talking about?
One more month.
So hold on. So on opening day, on opening day. No. Hold on.
Right now, you're gonna pay homage to that.
Hold on. On opening day of the NBA season, when the Charlotte Hornets play game 1, if Jello is on that bench, y'all lost. If Jello's not on that bench, I won.
You lost right now. He's on that.
Okay, hold on. Flight. This is something that we can.
Forget about the $10,000. Forget about
that. Flight.
We're gonna forget about it because.
Why is everybody? I just got here. Why can't I can't even explain what was going on. Everybody talking.
FYF, they on your helmet. They on your helmet.
Yeah, you got to pay homage.
Look, you got to pay that. You got to pay that paper. He's not only gonna be on the bench, but he's gonna be in the game playing.
Yeah,
don't move the goal.
All right. Well, it sounds like. Well, it's like I said, if he makes the opening day roster, which I don't know if anybody here is willing to be honest about that, then y'all got a victory.
No,
other than that, right now, y'all should be more focused on celebrating Jello being in training camp than worrying about me.
We are celebrating FYF. We celebrate
that. Our bet hasn't come to fruition yet. We got to wait till opening day of the NBA season.
Well, all right, but you was wrong.
Why Flight rubbing his hands like Birdman?
Nah, time out.
He know that donation coming. You know that donation coming to Flight Sports. You know that contribution coming.
Flight rubbing his hands, smiling.
I ain't gonna play no games. I ain't gonna go on the table, and I ain't gonna duck. I don't duck no smoke. Like not.
I wish people would be honest with Flight about what's really going on. I guess we gotta wait to opening day to see the truth. I guess.
Yeah. Well, that's coming too. He's gonna be playing for the whole year, next year, and all that shit too.
All right. Well, hold on. This is not really something we need to go back and forth about. We can just wait to opening day.
We don't. We just open the day. There it is.
I mean, I'm not here to. I'm not trying to embarrass or shame nobody. But when it happens, it happens.
Hey, look, I ride with that opening day. All right. So let me get back to what.
No, that's what it was. We documented that. We put that in the IG.
Absolutely.
We clarified.
Okay. Hold on 1 second, Coffee. Hold on 1 second. I just want to ask FYF this. FYF, in your mind, listen, in your mind, when you quiet your mind, right, and you settle down and you in deep thought, and the name GELO come across your sacrum, how do you feel
I know what
that Liangelo has made training camp? How do you feel about that? And then do you think in the wildest wishes of the Charlotte Hornets franchise, while Lamelo got the keys, they will cut his brother?
Yeah.
See, that's your
They've done it before, they'll do it again.
That's your mistake.
See, at some point, hold on, let me say this, dog. Let me say this. At some point, we got to stop the BS, man. Let's stop the BS, man. Stop all the cap and all the BS. That stuff.
What do y'all want me to? I'm not here to go through a whole new diatribe of why I don't think Jello's going to be in the NBA.
You gonna keep on
it is what it is.
You gonna keep on going to the day pass?
Don't fight the feeling.
You gonna keep on going? Stop that beat. And it ain't just you, brother. It's other brothers. It's other brothers that say that same garbage about this family that is so extraordinary. That's so
I haven't said nothing about the family, man. I love the family.
What we should be doing is sitting back.
What is y'all talking about?
What we should be doing is sitting back and taking notes and witnessing
greatness. I'm not wrong about nothing.
Witnessing greatness. Because anytime a black man can say something about another black man and negativity, it's something wrong with you. That's sick shit.
Oh my God. Hold on, Coffee. What did I say negative about Jello?
But you've been saying shit the whole summer, brother.
Stop lying, man.
I can't even recall all that garbage you was saying.
Oh no, he's telling the truth, Coffee. I mean, FYF, Coffee's telling the truth. You have made videos, breakdowns, why Jello is not good enough to be in the NBA and will never make
That's
it.
called a basketball breakdown. That's not
No,
negative. That's
that's
just
called garbage.
hold on. That's
That's
just
called
my
garbage.
opinion versus your opinion. It's just an opinion.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
and
Okay.
that's facts.
Hey,
I'm not.
that's 10
Opinion,
seconds.
I'm not.
but
I'm not out here parading around
that's
saying.
why
Am I parading around YouTube saying Jello is got caught stealing in China? He don't belong. No, I'm not saying no. I'm talking all basketball. I'm
Oh,
not
then
parading no
And then,
nonsense.
and then, hold on,
we
FYF.
all stole something.
Come
Everybody
on,
done
man.
stole something.
Stop.
Look, the whole panel was in trauma mode. But
Stop.
FYF,
Everybody,
you
that's
also
because
made a video.
Stop
FYF
it.
also made a video with some Paul Bunyan dude talking about Jello is not good enough, and you use that video as a synopsis based on how you feel too.
he's
that's
not. Now,
bad,
what?
brother.
Look,
Hold
he
on. I
can't.
didn't.
Look,
What video did I make?
You
I
know,
didn't make a
hey,
video
brother,
with
you know
anybody.
something? I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this
I
because
haven't done a video with anybody. What is he talking
No,
about?
you
I'm
didn't
gonna
do
say
it
this.
with
Take
him.
accountability,
FYF,
brother.
you used him and broke him
Take
down
accountability.
as a
Take
basis to
accountability.
prove
Hold
that
on.
Jello don't belong in the
Hold on.
NBA.
First of all, Dex.
the brother got
I
a
don't.
good
I
enough
don't need anybody
for
else's
us to sit
video
in
to do
here
a basketball
and
But
breakdown.
you
I
did
use
it
my
though.
own. Hold on. I
No,
use
Paul Bunyan.
examples,
We
but
talking about Paul Bunyan.
all right. Hold on. I'll let y'all go, and then I'll go.
It ain't no fun when a rabbit got a gun, boy.
No,
Ain't no fun.
FYF, the video that you used from Paul Bunyan, I don't know who this dude is. He's a big YouTuber.
I don't know
but
who Paul Bunyan is.
I'm just saying that to be sarcastic. I don't know who his name,
So
but it
who are
looks
you
like Paul
talking
Bunyan.
about? Because I don't know your nickname.
FYF, we need to cut a fucking deal, man.
FYF, you know what I'm talking about, the white guy.
Hold on. Flight. The only deal we can cut right here is I can offer y'all a plea bargain and make it easy or not. I can cut it in half right now. You just pay me $5,000.
Who you think you talking to that
Oh
garbage?
shit! Wait!
Who you think you talking to that garbage?
Wait! He's copping the plea. Do you accept that plea, Coffee?
No, Flight. No, Dex. No. Dex. I'm offering y'all a plea. You can pay me
No, not
$5,000 and
y'all.
not the 10.
Coffee. You offering Coffee?
No.
Look, we
I'm
can bump it up
offering
to
him.
20,000. Want to bump it up to 20,000? Want
Oh,
to
he
bump it up
go
to
with
20?
the money.
No, I want to keep it as something that I know you're gonna pay.
20,000?
I don't think you even pay the
Don't talk
10, so
small
I'm not
shit,
gonna
bro.
say no
Don't talk
ridiculous number. I
small.
know you're
Hold
not
on, don't
gonna
talk
pay.
Hey,
small.
hold on.
So
No,
you have no
FYF. I gotta. Hold on, Coffee. Let me talk up for you real quick. FYF.
I've
Listen,
never
FYF.
gotten paid on
Coffee
YouTube.
just did. Hold on, FYF. Coffee just did a
Told
big
you.
concert with Corey Holcomb, and I'm
Man,
quite
nobody
sure he
know.
got $10,000
and
in
we
his
made
coffer.
$175,000 in one night.
He did a major
175,000 in one
concert
night.
with Corey
Remember,
Holcomb.
What does that got to do with
175,000 in
me?
one night.
Or what does that got
I'm
to do
saying
with
that I
me?
believe he got some
All
money.
you gotta do is Google it.
All right, well,
It's the Thanksgiving
like I
on
said,
same night in Chicago, and we
I
rip
said,
it, and we come right back with New Year's with D-Ray.
all
Come
right,
on,
well,
bro. Don't
congrats.
stop
Hey,
playing with me,
but
dog.
Coffee, for
We
real
can
though,
bump this shit up.
congrats.
Hey, look, we
Hey,
can bump this shit up.
congrats.
Look.
Congrats on the
Ain't
success,
congrats, no
man.
congrats don't mean nothing. You a phony ass dude.
Oh,
You a
man, now
phony
I'm
ass dude,
phony.
brother. Your congrats don't mean nothing. Now
Now
what
I'm
we can
phony.
do is bump this shit up to 20 to
No,
20K.
we're not bumping
Coffee,
nothing up. We're keeping it at
listen,
10.
Don't talk that small talk, dog.
Coffee,
Don't talk that small
Coffee.
talk, dog.
Oh, my
He
You
said
God.
he
major
could.
player, boy.
Coffee. He said he can bump it down to 5,000 and pay you instantly right now.
No, that's not what I said. That is not what I said, Dex.
Look. That's his way out. That's his
Dex,
way
why are
out.
you just misquoting shit?
If he could,
Okay, the FYF.
he'd bump it down to $5.
Certify it.
That's not what I
Certify it,
said.
FYF.
He'd bump it down to 2 bags of Flaming House and the Arizona tea if he could.
Nah, he said he's gonna pay you some Garrett popcorn.
That's not what I said, Dex. Come on, Dex. Don't do that.
If he
FYF,
could,
we having fun
if
with
he
you right
could,
now, bro.
see, when you on the
No,
offense,
because Dex.
see,
The
look,
reason why I don't want us to get that out in the air because when it comes time to pay me, I don't want nobody coming up with no extra excuse
when you're on the
or
hospital,
confusion.
it's hard to swallow, dog. You ever have peanut butter in your throat? Try to swallow the peanut butter in your throat. That shit hard to swallow. That's what you got right now, peanut butter in your throat. It's hard to swallow, dog. It's hard. It's fucked up. And as the day get closer and closer, you're going to get more.
Let me pause that, son of Will. Pause.
Hey, hold on, bro. Y'all doing a lot of talking for. If y'all not nervous, y'all showing up running your mouth and being y'all sound nervous. I'm just chilling.
That shit work.
Y'all running wild. Y'all running amok.
Look, all that nervous talk work on the booth.
Y'all all talking over each other.
FYF in the rabbit hole. Fox Sports TV got FYF in the rabbit hole right now.
Dex, just because you say that don't mean nothing. Stop.
You sound like Mr. Peabody.
I can't hear nothing.
No, you can hear. Can you hear me?
I'm just saying, it's like four of y'all
Yeah,
talking at the same time.
Now you're talking to me. You because you have.
All right, what you want, Flight? What you want, Flight?
There we go. Now we talking. Now y'all can settle that 5K shit, whatever. I'm eating on
No,
that.
what I said was
we going to 20K.
I offered her. I'll give. Hold on, just for clarity. I said I will offer Coffee a plea bargain for $5,000 right now instead of paying the 10 when he loses on opening day of the NBA season.
Okay, good. Now I'm saying 20 stacks. Let's do that. I'm saying 20
Now, he can accept it or decline it.
Coffee, how can you be so ruthless?
20 stacks, you can accept it or decline it.
20
stacks.
No, because I don't think I'll get paid 20 stacks.
Man, you ain't getting paid.
You playing games, though. Look, that grammar school shit you're running,
I won't even get paid to 10 probably.
Look, that's one of them hoes. Run that on them hoes, dog.
Ain't nobody betting that type of money against a dude they don't know.
Hey, how about this?
Dog, you shut your mouth. When grown people talking, shut your mouth.
Please don't speak on this,
When grown people talking, shut your mouth. Turn the camera on. Turn your camera on. When grown people talking.
Oh boy, here we go. Here we
When grown
go.
people talking, shut your mouth.
Live on Flight Sports TV, the whole panel is in trauma mode. Everybody's at its apex in the episode.
When grown people talking, shut your mouth. Spooky ass looking nigga. What spooky looking ass?
Hold on, Coffee. FYI, we need
Tell
to
that man
talk.
turn the camera on. Camera on.
We got to talk, goddammit, because
I don't turn the camera on. The babies are still up.
Yeah, he don't like this old motherfucking scream up. You turn that camera on. Everything gonna shut down.
Hold on.
Turn that motherfucking camera on, boy. I'm gonna beat your ass to death.
You better go big Corey Holcomb. That's what you better do.
Hold on.
I got my own money.
We need to talk. You understand?
Yo, what's up, Flight? What's up, Flight?
This is numero uno. This is what has to be done. This is what I need to hear. Y'all can settle that money yourselves.
No, we just keep the bet where it's at.
I got you for the donation. I got you, Flight Sports.
I got you.
Hey, I'm about to sign off. I got big business to take care of.
No, you don't. You don't.
Next time grown people talking, shut your motherfucking mouth.
I got one question I want to ask.
Will you guys let Flight speak real quick?
Yes, and y'all gonna be able to talk. Listen, this is what I need to hear from FYF one time, man. You need to say homage to LeVar Ball, Liangelo Ball. You understand? And the stop before you say anything. You understand? This is what you need to say first.
No.
Wait, you made a mistake. Before you go on with your soliloquy.
No, Flight. I'm not sitting here saying. No, Flight. That sounds like some weird stuff right there.
All right, cool. You ain't got to say all of that. Just say that you wrong. You made a mistake, and this dude just made the NBA. Everything I said was wrong.
Right.
Be humble, FYF.
I was misled.
Right.
Something clearly was derailed.
Right.
Something clearly was derailed.
Right, hold on. Okay, okay, hold on, Flight. Never since I've been watching NBA basketball has making training camp roster been considered making the NBA.
So, okay,
he's playing on the court.
I can't listen to this garbage.
If he's,
look, I'm gonna let you talk. I'm about to get up out of here. I'm about to get up out of here so you talk that garbage because you didn't talk
Coffee. Salute to Coffee.
Oh my God.
One thing about, and I'm gonna say this before I go. One thing about life, dog. One thing about life, you can talk so much when you believe your own lies. You believe your own shit. That's what Sky do when you don't turn his mic up. And that's what this other goofy do when he keep on talking the same rhetoric, the same garbage.
Man, when the man clearly,
the NBA need him.
Something you brought off the drift.
Everything is happening for a reason. The NBA need him. It's different this time around, dog.
Coffee, let me ask you a question, Coffee. Listen, we got Coffee to the world. Salute to Coffee to the world. He is an integral part of Flight Sports TV. He was on a hiatus. He's back. He was with Corey Holcomb. They had a massive concert in Chicago. Damn near the whole city showed up. Shout out to C-Red, Chicago, deep down, South Side, everybody, East Side, West Side. All of them came down to support Corey Holcomb. And let me tell you this. Coffee been telling the story about him and Corey Holcomb growing up in the gym and how Corey Holcomb used to do these magnificent dunks. Corey Holcomb on Coffee to the World Live, Instagram. Shares some of those stories about how he used to be a hooper, but he don't really talk about it as much as Coffee because he's in a different lane right now, and maybe his body is shaped a little bit different, so a lot of people might not believe it, but he said on the Instagram Live that he was one of the best dunkers in Chicago or even the United States at the time.
If y'all like Zion Williamson, you would have loved Corey, dog. Corey do this shit all vert with the rims going up. It was just different. I ain't never saw nothing like that in my life. You wasn't just. I mean,
Yep.
you can't even
You
explain it.
let FYF is getting completely off the hook.
Can I
You
ask
know
my
what I'm saying? But
question?
I'm about to let you go ahead and cook this dude because I can't listen to that rhetoric. He's
Oh
still on
man,
with that rhetoric.
Listen,
And then as far as that other goofy, the boy that don't turn his mic on, he don't turn his camera on for nothing. I can't listen to nothing you say, dog. So anything you say after this,
He
when I
talking about
leave,
Sky.
anything he ain't got no paper. I
You
don't
know, I
talk.
know what you doing. You
He
know,
got
I
no
know what
paper.
you doing.
I'm gonna send Sky
You know,
two bag of
I
Flaming
know.
Hots and the
You ain't
Arizona tea.
send me nothing.
I'm gonna
I
send you
got
two bag of
everything
Flaming
I
Hots and the
need.
Arizona tea.
You
Any
can't
Pelican
send me
fans
nothing. I
that
got
follow
everything
Sky,
I
any
need.
Pelican fans that follow
How
Sky,
you
I
gonna
One
gotta
send me
mic,
discredit
something and
you.
I got
I
one
gotta
mic,
everything
discredit
one
I
you
need?
voice.
because that dude, the shit he be saying, he don't take accountability. And if you following Sky as a Pelican fan,
Man,
I gotta
how you
discredit you
gonna
too,
send
whether
me
you're a male
something
or
and I got
female,
everything
because that
you
dude is
don't
in his
have?
own mind. He in his own way. I'm out of here.
You
I
waiting
love
on
the real
Corey
brothers
All
from
right,
Holcomb,
salute
Flight,
to
man.
you,
Flight,
Coffee.
Ray,
Listen,
Marvin,
salute to
Corey,
Coffee.
you know.
And I can say for certain, hold on, I'm gonna mute mics.
Well, this
I can say for
jacket start
certain
going in your house,
that
boy.
Coffee is
I
not
put the jacket on your
fraudulent.
house. They gonna take your
Coffee
house.
is not fraudulent. He was in a five-star hotel with the infamous comedian Corey Holcomb. I'm
Come
talking
on.
about an actor, I'm talking about a comedian,
What he
and I'm
did
talking
by
about a hell
himself,
of an
though, Dex.
AAU
Dex,
basketball
what he did
star.
And
by
that
himself. You
and
just
that
talking
shit two
about
stacks.
Corey
That shit two
Holcomb.
stacks tonight.
I can
But I
say
can't
what
talk
I
to
do
short
by
money because that dude's
myself.
short money.
What
He a
you
goofy dog.
what
I ain't
you
gonna beat
do
your
by
ass
yourself?
because I can't. You
I'm
can't
tired
answer
of
Ray
hearing
for who
Corey
jogging.
Holcomb.
You
What
can't
you
answer Ray
Hold
for
on.
do?
who
I
jogging.
can
So
tell you
I
He
what I
can't.
said
do.
he
I ain't
said
gonna
I'm
listen to
short
that
money.
I
Ray.
can tell you what I do. You wanna know what
Ray
I
cooked you
do?
yesterday. Who jogging
You
cooked
wanna
you
know what I
yesterday?
do?
And all you do is one of your voice. What it is, dog, you happy to talk to me.
You
I'm
wanna
your
know
idol,
you
your
want
highest title, your
ooh
numero
idol.
uno. Remember that?
Yo,
That's
listen.
special
I
ed.
wanna,
That's
I wanna
I'm
special
your
Ain't
ask
ed.
talking to
idol,
me.
your
I got
highest
it
You ain't
made.
title,
talking to
your
Special
me.
numero
ed, I
uno.
got it made.
But
I
I'm
don't
gonna
wanna
leave
be
you with
nothing
this
you
though,
is, bro.
Sky. You
I
a
don't
perfect
wanna be nothing
example.
you is.
You
You
and the other
follow
niggas
I got
like
my
Lil
own
House,
money.
y'all
You don't
perfect
never hear me
example
say nothing
of a
about
bad
nobody
example.
else.
And the
You
FYF,
don't hear
get
me
my
say
money
nothing
and we can
about
turn this up for
nobody
20K.
else.
Can I
I'm out
ask
of here.
Scott my question?
Okay, Coffee, take it easy.
Shout
And
out to Coffee to the
FYF,
world,
FYF,
man.
thank you for showing up, FYF.
No, yeah, FYF is
Man,
here. He left?
oh my
No,
God, man.
FYF still here.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Y'all let
right.
Coffee, y'all let Coffee leave, man. I want to ask him a question, man.
Hey,
Damn.
shout out to Uncle Vern.
Why y'all do that, man?
Thanks, Nico.
Because Coffee wasn't going to answer that Lonzo Ball question. I know what you was going to ask him. He wasn't going to answer that.
Hey, Dex, I
Who's
was
jogging
about
in
to
there?
let,
We got to
I was
get
about
Hoop
to let him
jogging in
have it
there.
on that shit,
We
bro. For
got
real.
Purple Baby in the house as well.
Yeah.
Shout out to Hoop
Hey, y'all
Jogging.
hear Uncle Vern?
Hey, Dex. I guess that means great minds think alike. Cause I sure was
Yeah,
about to
he be
ask him
back,
that shit.
but he be back
I sure was
unstoppable.
about to
Just
ask him.
keep that question,
Yeah.
keep
He
that
gonna have
question
to.
on the hanger. He be
Yeah,
back.
he gonna have to answer that. Yeah. I'm gonna
Yeah,
keep it
yeah,
on
yeah.
him.
Because he dropped a Woes bomb on that one.
Man, that boy don't know what he
Yeah.
talking about, man. They ain't about to share nothing with him. He's a nobody. Like, I don't know why y'all believe that. Like, he's a
Hey,
nobody. Like,
Yo, he
I
said he
can't
gave one
agree
more
with that
baby.
all the way. I can't agree with
man,
that
I
because
can
Sky,
agree with that, man. I
I'm
see
only
the
telling you what
fraud.
I've seen.
I'm gonna say this.
And
If
Corey
that
Holcomb is
rumor
not
is true,
somebody easily that you can just hang out with. He's not that type of dude.
He grew up with the
if
dude.
what he said, if what he said is true, that's fucked up what he's doing, fam. I want him to answer it. I want him to tell me that's what he's doing.
Now you get where I'm coming from. Oh man, you crazy.
Well,
Cause for
anyway,
real,
FYF is in the building. Hoop Jarg is in the building. Purple Baby, Sky Unstoppable, and Nico is in the building. These are these are courageous content creators, and they're here on Flight Sports TV to give you what they got. Purple Baby is in the building. How you feeling?
Great.
We got
Hey,
FYF is
gave
in
you that
here.
Kevin Durant.
wait, hold on. FYF about to come
We got a
in.
lot of explaining to do.
Hey, Purple Baby, how you doing? Hey, Purple Baby, let me ask. Can I like, FYF? I'm gonna ask you a question. I want to ask you a question. What do you think about that signing they finna make with Charlotte out there? Now I've been wanting to ask you that since the day before yesterday, almost.
What you mean with Jello?
Yeah, boy, I'm telling you, you catch your fish.
If I'm being the realism in it for me is I just wish Charlotte would go ahead and either just completely sever ties with him and let him pursue legitimate opportunities with NBA teams that can actually use Jello's skill set, as opposed to keeping him around Charlotte, pump faking, doing all this stuff trying to give him a glimmer of hope that he's going to be on this roster when they know that's not in their plans.
Right.
And so for me,
wow, that's a deep
no, hold on. Let me tell you. Like I said before, hold on. I'm trying to finish your question. My thing is, it's other NBA teams that could use those skill sets with open two-way roster spots. And the reason why Jello is not actively pursuing legitimate opportunities with offenses and teams that suit his skill set is because Charlotte keep giving him that window, that little hope, like your brother's here, we're gonna let, and he keeps hanging around. And he's not.
I'm not gonna allow you to do this for.
And so what I'm saying is, I don't know what Jello will get out of.
I'm just saying
I don't know what Jello gets out of playing on another year with the Swarm, as opposed to really going after a real two-way spot where he could really be utilized on at least a 17-man roster, even if he's not on a 15-man roster.
Okay, now let me cut that off right there. Okay, now look, Charlotte ain't got Nair Shooter. Nair Shooter on Charlotte team right now, but Jello. So that cut.
That's not true.
Oh, see, there you go. You want to talk when I'm talking now? I'll let you talk. Okay, that cut that down right there. That's nonsense. It was stupid when you thought of it, and it's still silly now. And you a smarter person than that. But that's all right. That go with that hatred I said that you have.
I don't hate Jello.
Okay,
man, that's the first line.
Let's go back to your other point.
Why y'all say I hate just because I don't agree with y'all?
Yeah, what I'm saying is this.
It's like sad. It's sad that you revert to saying I hate the man when I've actually supported him more than most people. And not just in private, but publicly.
Okay, Lamont, we're going to go back to your second one. Okay, the first one.
I don't hate Jello.
I apologize. I ain't going to say it. Scotty, please stop it. You confuse it. Stop it. You're Satan. Stop it. You're Satan. Look, my other example is this. Okay, now you said that he need to go somewhere else where he can expire and get up and do anything else. Well, Detroit? Nope. I said
no.
Okay, where?
Well, from what I've seen, he should have possibly pursued a spot with Dallas. They had an open two-way spot. They run an offense that actually Jello would fit in seamlessly because of his style of play. I mean, when you talk about other teams, so there was another team, the Pacers also run a lot of split actions. The Pacers had an open two-way spot for the longest. They actually are still having roster construction issues, so it could still be a viable opportunity there. But what I'm saying is find organizations that look for that type of player and will utilize you and not use you as some type of puppet for posters.
Okay, now okay, since you really felt like that, why was you stupid enough to make a bet like that then? Because you knew they was keeping around to put him on the team to appease his brother.
He's not going to be on the team. He's not going to be on the team.
Hey, Dick, he got signed, fool. That's the point. See, that's what I mean. That's what I mean.
I mean, why? You can be mad at that, but when he does get cut, and you guys are just going to be running around talking about how dumb the Charlotte Hornets are.
That's the point. See, that's the point. See, if he get cut, then you was right all along. But see, you were right.
First of all, based on the type of contract that he signed, he's going to have to get cut to sign a guaranteed deal.
Yeah, right.
So he's going to have to get cut either way.
Hey, look, everybody on the team ain't on the got guaranteed deals.
Hold on. First of all, he signed either one of two deals. He signed either one or two. There's only two types of deals he could have signed that are considered to be non-guaranteed. And the only way he can be on this 15-man roster is if they cut him and then re-sign him to a guaranteed deal. Now, he's going to have to get cut either way to even get re-signed to a guaranteed deal. But, like I said, I think they signed him so they can keep his rights. And now he's stuck on their G League team for another year. That's what they did. They signed him to keep his rights, basically.
Signed him to keep his rights. Okay,
that's why they signed him.
That goes to my last part, yeah.
I mean, look, hold on. I may be wrong, y'all. Look, if I'm wrong, we'll know opening day.
There's no maybe.
All right. Hey, look. If I'm wrong, it's not that big a deal. It's just I'll be wrong, but I don't believe I'm wrong.
Come on, that's why. So you don't think he can play on a non-guaranteed contract?
Hey, come on, I thought you told
me. But based on the type of deal that he signed, you can't go into the season on a 15-man roster with that deal. No. It's just the business of basketball kicking in now. So y'all just do a little research on what he signed. And the only way he can be on the 15-man roster is if they cut him and re-sign him to a guaranteed deal.
Look at that. I already knew that. He did better getting a two-way.
He should have chased a two-way. He should have went after a two-way deal.
I tried to tell
him. A veteran non-guaranteed contract is different from what Jello got. So when you sign Dwight Howard to that type of deal, there's different rules in place for guys that are considered veterans. But Jello is much different. And this is a guy who hasn't played in an NBA game. So the rules are a little bit different with what they can do with those guys. They wanted to extend their training camp roster to 20 players because Miles Bridges, obviously the court case and things haven't come to fruition as fast enough, so they had that extra spot. They gave it to Jello. Obviously, that does them a favor. They keep Jello's rights. They can keep him for another year with the Swarm. But again, at the end of the day, it's just I just hate that they're playing with this man like that because he is stopping him from pursuing real opportunities.
I don't, man. Whoa. Listen, hey, look here.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel
Wait.
like they playing with him
Nobody,
too.
I ain't gonna let you go with
Man,
that.
everybody feel
I
like
feel like
that,
they playing
man.
with him.
Listen.
You hating?
They've been playing with him all up until this point. Wow. Now they all of a sudden you say they want to treat him right? Come on, man.
I mean, my only reason for saying that is like because I had asked in the beginning about the non-guaranteed contract thing. It's like, man, y'all want to just sign him. Like that was my only
Exactly.
issue.
Exactly, bro. No, if they wanted him, they would have just gave him a two-way spot. That's wide open right there.
I bet you none of Giannis
And
brothers got no
that's why I
non-guaranteed contract.
said Charlotte. That's why I said Charlotte in the beginning. I'm like, yo, they full of shit. Because I'm like, bro, I really feel like they playing with this man. I mean, I hope
Nah, he on unstoppable. He
I
on.
bet you none of Giannis brothers got a
Superstar Dave James have made an appearance. The aliens have released Superstar Dave James.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. He gonna be on that roster though.
Yeah.
There's no way he's not gonna be.
Why do you say there's no way?
Once they see the chemistry that he provides within the small sparks he played with LaMelo Ball, and what I've been saying is,
man,
it's how well you play with
minutes, man.
So he couldn't even get minutes on the summer league team.
Exactly.
It's different when the superstar is in control. The superstar is in control.
Name two shooters they got that's better than John.
Hold on. I want y'all to answer this question. When was the last time you saw a 14th or 15th man on the NBA bench play with the starters? LeBron don't play with the J Huffs when they come in when they lose. LeBron don't. No. None of this stuff makes sense.
They'll play around with it.
FYI,
no, they won't.
Unless you say, unless you got to take back. Why you keep putting them out?
Do you know they have 20 people to put into a rotation, even if they start preseason? It's just no.
So out of 20 people who will play better with their superstar,
hold on. He couldn't even play with 15 people in the summer league team. He couldn't even get rotational minutes.
They need a shooter. Who's their shooter?
You know he's playing with LaMelo Ball now, right?
Man, all them dudes.
So why do y'all think playing with LaMelo Ball turns people into Captain America?
It's not that. It's the way that they play.
FYF, I'm ashamed of you, FYF. I'm ashamed of you.
Jello is Jello.
They play together.
Man, I mean, look. I mean, I'm not knocking you for having that confidence, but this ain't high school.
That's what I'm trying to tell them.
It's not high school. I don't care how well they play together in some gym on LA Fitness on YouTube. That shit don't work in the NBA. You got to be a high level, high caliber player.
Bitch, Kupchak saw play.
That's not why he got a contract. He got a contract so they can retain his rights for the G League.
I want everybody to record what FYF is saying right now.
But
because when it happens, we don't want you to say, "Oh, I didn't say that." That's the one I meant.
But
Liangelo Ball will be on the court at the same time with Lamelo LaFrance's ball. Book that.
Yeah, in practice. In practice.
But even if it's in practice, they're going to see how well it works.
You got to take back now.
Practice
I'm
make
not gonna
perfect.
take it back. No, he won't.
Yeah, he will.
I'll let her cook on us.
Let's keep
running away from us.
All the other dudes on the team don't matter what they saying. They don't have no feelings. They don't have no business going on with the organization or nothing. They just gonna let them come in there and just mess the whole locker room.
They can't shoot. Can't none of them shoot, man. Can't one of them shoot.
Y'all crazy. We can't just say that. You said that I may be wrong. Why you don't just say I'm wrong? He was signed. So obviously some things I said.
So Flight, you want to make a bet?
No.
If I'm wrong, then you want to make a bet?
No, that's what I would.
Because you're so willing to capitalize off some donations. I hope he still gives you that donation.
Flight, let me get this one right here, Flight.
I mean, you and Dex pull something
I
together.
will make a bet with FYF that Liangelo Ball and LaMelo Ball will be on the court at the same time during and in a Charlotte Hornets uniform
preseason
basketball game.
Hold on. Regular season or preseason?
It
If he
doesn't
did it
matter. I'm just saying
preseason,
it
that's
doesn't
Oh
matter.
no,
In a Charlotte
bro.
Hornet uniform in a
No, I'm not
basketball
betting.
game.
That's stupid. Of course they're gonna try to put the cameras. They're gonna throw them out there at the end of the game. I'm not betting. That'd be stupid bet. I'm not into doing
He
dumb
said
bets.
the end of the
Thank
game.
you.
That's crazy,
Let me tell you,
bro.
man. FYF, the only thing I don't agree
This
with
ain't
you
right.
about FYF taking that bet on there, because you already know he got a name, and you already know it. The only way he's gonna get on the NBA roster is due to his brother. So if I would have took that bet, it would have been that he not gonna make an NBA team besides the Charlotte Hornets. If he
No,
does
bro.
that, then I'm stupid.
Hold on.
Nobody
He's
else
not
gonna
going
look
to.
for him.
Hold on.
See,
I
that's
don't,
why
y'all, if
it's kind
y'all
of
have to
sad.
understand why these deals are given out in training
Oh
camp.
my
These
God.
are all business moves to retain players.
Uh,
The Jay Crutchers and all these guys that we see, these are not guys that are going to be on the NBA team. This is to retain their rights. This is
sad.
all this is doing. That's all it's for. There's a ton of guys. They just signed 5 additional guys. Do you really believe all of these additional 5 guys are going to make the team and they're going to
Their
cut
name is
to
not
guys like
Liangelo
Jalen
Ball, so
McDaniels and stuff?
we're not concerned with that. We're only concerned with
I
Liangelo
know
Ball.
you're not
So
concerned
don't
with
muddy
that.
the
You
waters.
need to be
Don't
concerned
convolute
with
the
that because
conversation.
them guys matter. What you
Wow,
mean?
that's why I thought we was
Man,
better than
Jello
I
that.
better
ain't
than
gonna
every
lie.
last
I
one
ain't
of
gonna
them
What
niggas.
lie.
y'all
Right now
mean?
it's a 50-50, man, because right now the Hornets don't got nothing going for themselves. They might
They
just
got
throw him
nothing
on.
going.
Yeah, they might
Exactly,
throw him
Sky.
on the roster for ticket sales. That's why I see. I was
Bro,
betting
he
on
don't
that
sell
just because of
tickets. He
that.
couldn't even sell out. He couldn't even sell
Oh,
out
stop
the.
it, stop it,
No,
stop it,
no, no,
FYF,
no.
stop it,
You got
FYF.
people like them that's gonna buy the tickets, though. The ones who you
No,
know
hold on.
like
What was the league he was playing in college?
you ain't gonna
That
buy
was
them
empty
tickets.
gyms. Wasn't even nobody coming to see him then. And that was quick.
FYF, stop, man. This dude just sold out the damn Drew League on
It ain't
countless
about them
times.
coming to
Stop
see
it.
him. They
Bro, he
coming
was
to
not
see him.
selling out no Drew League. Stop it, bro. Them
Yeah,
gyms was
yeah,
empty, bro.
That
no,
shit was
yeah,
empty, flight.
maybe a
Empty
game
them
or
bitches.
two. Well, I tell you
Bro,
what, the season
they was
last
in
season.
line waiting on LeBron, but they wasn't there to watch Jello.
I mean that could have contributed to some of the
Bro,
situation with the
Hey,
audience
hey,
get a little. And
hey,
another
No, what
thing,
hey,
happened was
bro.
in the beginning it
those games
was
are early in the morning.
flight. Don't back up. In the beginning there was because Jello was the
What?
main thing in the Drew League
Right.
until they start losing. Once they start losing, then of course people's not gonna like beat down the doors.
look here. If you want to make a bet, let's make this. I make a bet with you. I make it $10. Make it wait because I know y'all get paid.
What are we
I
betting?
don't care if I don't. I make sure I don't care if I
He
don't.
said
But this is gonna
$10.
be the
FYF think
this.
he's out
Hey,
the
listen.
water.
Hey, this
Yeah,
what.
No, I
I'll
don't.
put on
Hey,
a $10 bet.
FYF. Look, this what's gonna be the saying in the stadium this year. We want Jello. We want Jello.
Yep,
We want Jello.
yep.
That's gonna be the saying
And
this
About
year.
the
FYF gonna
jersey
hate
sale.
that. He's gonna be scratching his elbows, scratching his neck, scratching his stomach because his Jello's gonna make you itch.
Oh my God, here you go with this nonsense. All right.
Well, why don't you congratulate Liangelo Ball? You know, for making the Charlotte Hornets is official.
But hold on, but you act like y'all act like this is the first time he signed a training camp deal with Detroit. He's been here before.
I
No,
told him
this
that
is
too.
This ain't new.
I
Charlotte
told him.
Hornets. This is a
Y'all act
different
like this is new. He done this before.
He's a different situation,
And
FYI.
remember, Detroit had his rights, and then his rights had to get bought. And look, come on, we've seen the same story play out.
We're not going. FYI, you do the same shit just in a different way.
Hold on, y'all ask me to come here, and you get mad because I'm telling the truth.
You got the
You
same
telling
program
your
running over there
truth.
with
You're not
LeBron
telling
James.
the truth.
You should
All
hear yourself
right.
with LeBron. You sit
But
up there
every
and
time we talk about these stories, I always tell y'all what's gonna happen, and then when it
Oh my
unfolds,
God, FYF, stop blowing up yourself. You so egotistic.
when
You
it
telling us what's
unfolds,
gonna happen
You
when
sit
you
over there
when you on the
cover up
cusp
all
of
the
losing a
LeBron James shit
$10,000
over
bet?
there.
You telling us what's gonna happen? Are you
I'm
serious?
not on the cusp. All right. Well, hell, if the money's so easy to get, then you can just make the same bet with me if it's easy money.
Hey, as a matter of fact, we wasn't
But there's a reason why y'all avid believers in Jello ain't pulling the trigger on no additional bets, because I'm still taking bets. If you're an avid believer,
I just
pull
trying
the
to make a
trigger.
bet with you. What are you talking about, dude?
You like coffee? You like coffee?
Okay, no, I told you. Let's make the same bet that we got with coffee.
No.
It's open to anybody. It's still open season for bets.
Nah, I'm gonna leave that one alone. I'm gonna leave you and coffee to that one.
It's the reason why you ain't touching it. Hold on, Dex. You an avid believer.
That's why I said I need to get in on that. That's
Man,
Hold on. Oh, Flight, you want in? Flight, you want in on it?
I ain't betting
Flight, what's the bet? Flight, you want the bet too?
No, I'm on the bet.
Them boys ain't gonna play on the line.
No, Flight, you want the
I
bet
can't
too?
believe how FYF believe in his foolishness.
me tell
He
you
really
something right
believes in
now.
it.
I mean,
I pick
Hey, Flight.
FanDuel before
Flight, $100, Flight.
let me talk. Y'all have
$100, Flight.
y'all have orchestrated a $5,000 to $10,000 bet, right?
Hold on.
You understand?
It's
There's
a
no way
side
in
bet. It's
hell.
a side bet.
There's no way in hell y'all gonna orchestrate a deal like that, and y'all gonna walk away with that kind of cash, and don't set me off. Where you understand?
Can I get a side? Hold on. Hold on. So, hold on, Flight. Unfortunately, Flight.
That's what. So
Flight, do you really want you? If coffee
You gotta
actually
pay the
pays, I
house,
will send you a
FYF. You gotta pay the house.
yeah,
You know how
you
it
gotta have
go.
to send a little something. Right? You ain't got. I ain't talking
Hold
half
on.
or a quarter. Just
Hold on.
you
What's
gotta
Jello
pay
number? What's Jello jersey number?
18.
Just
18.
I got you $18.
Come on, man. Now, so you playing games? That was funny. You playing games?
$18. I got you,
18%.
Flight.
Hey,
Nah,
FYF,
$18.
18%.
Bro, ain't nobody giving no 18%.
No, I didn't say 18%, but you're gonna have to give me if you're gonna give me
18 strong. $18.
Yo, if he give me 10,
$18.
if he give me 10, you're gonna have to give me at least. You're gonna have to give me at least 700 to 800.
No, you know
Then
what?
I
I
can see
will.
1,000.
You know
But
what?
I ain't
Hold on,
gonna do
Flight.
it like that.
Hey, Flight.
You are. That's
You
I mean,
can add a zero to whatever his 3-point percentage was last year in the G League.
if it's 5, we'll talk. I'll give you a nice offer. I ain't
You
gonna
can.
beat you upside. Hey, you're gonna walk away with most of it. You understand? I'm just
Hold
here.
on. First of all,
I'm
hold
just
on,
gonna get
Flight.
on the back
We
end.
can't
That's what
talk
it's for.
until I had a cash in my account. We
No,
can't
I
talk
understand.
until then.
I understand, but I'm just trying to
Okay,
explain to
Man,
you
FYF.
when the money
FYF.
get
I
in
want
there.
to see it. Really, I'm more
Let's
excited to
bet
see.
that Jello played the first preseason game.
I'm more excited to see
Oh,
who
hold on.
really
We're
gonna play
betting.
when.
Hold on,
I want to
Dex.
see if they gonna
First
play
of all,
when.
Dex, we're betting if he's going to be on the NBA roster opening night when they play their game 1 of the NBA season.
That's you and Coffee. I'm talking about
Do you?
preseason.
No, hold on. I'm not changing the bet up, so I got 1,000 bets to try to monitor. We keeping one bet with everybody, and that's if Jello's on the opening night roster, which you feel strongly in. So let's take the bets, Dex.
I'm
You
not
just
gonna
said
get in the way with that Coffee bet. Y'all got
yeah.
that. I
Dex,
already
just
know
throw
you're
a
gonna
number
do
out
that.
there.
I broke the news on your channel.
Dex,
Remember
Dex, just
that
throw a
Melo
number
got the
out there.
keys. Melo got a
FYF.
jersey, and Melo want to play with his brother. I told
Hold
you that
on.
on your
Okay,
channel.
now Dex,
Oh,
Dex,
FYF. FYF.
Yes,
Let me
$20,
know
Dex.
if
I'm
Coffee
moving the
lose.
goalpost.
If Coffee lose, let me know if he pay you. You heard me? Let me know. I want to
Why
know
are you banking on the Coffee lose?
because I'm just trying to prove he a fraud. That's all I'm at with it.
How's he a fraud? I just said he
That's
did a
all I'm at with
concert
it now.
with Corey Holcomb. How's that a fraud?
Man,
That's
Hold
very
on.
petty.
I'm gonna tell you how.
Hold on.
I'm gonna tell you
That's
how.
some
Sky,
petty stuff
you're
right
wrong
there.
on this one, Sky.
Hold on.
Sky, you're wrong on this one. You're
I'm
wrong
about
on
to tell
this
you
one.
how that's a fraud. For one, somebody who really like bringing in
That's
income
like
like that,
Carcino for life.
they not about to be sitting up here always. He always talk about Corey Holcomb. What do you do for yourself? What you sell? T-shirts?
Hey,
What you do?
Coffee. Look, no, you're wrong. No,
Man,
you're
that's what I'm
wrong. You're
saying,
wrong.
man.
You're
What else
wrong.
he do, man? He
Listen,
keep saying with
Coffee
Corey
has entered.
Holcomb.
Hey, listen, if you be quiet, I can share some of his accolades. He have brought people to Flight Sports TV outside of Corey Holcomb. He had never brought Corey Holcomb, but he have brought his share of people to Flight Sports TV for interviews. That's not
That's
fraudulent.
dog. That's local people, dog. Like literally, he
Wait
grew
a
up
minute.
with.
What are you
We
talking about,
know
local
Hey,
people?
Jeff
man,
Mayweather ain't local, baby.
who he
What is
brought.
this guy talking about,
Who
man?
he
Are you
brought.
out of your mind, Sky?
Those people you could pay for
The
interviews,
money team?
dog. You could
We ain't
pay
paid
them.
nobody.
Who
How
you
we
paying
know?
for interviews?
How we
We
know?
ain't paid nobody, man.
But
What the
check this
fuck are
out.
you talking about,
That's
dude?
not even the point. That's not even
Coffee
the
What's
ain't
the
point.
paid
point
nobody.
then?
He
You
know
That's
these
not. Look,
people,
check
man.
this out. That's not the point. The
What's
point
the
I'm
point?
saying is,
No. You call him fraudulent. And I'm telling you, he's not. That's it. He's not fraudulent.
so how you gonna tell
That's
me
what I'm
how to
saying.
feel? How you gonna tell me how to feel?
Because you
That's what
Because
I
suck.
you're
don't get.
wrong. How can you
Hey,
be
salute.
fraudulent? And when you bring
Flight, I
in
got to get up out
celebrity
of here,
sports,
Flight.
when you bring
Hey,
in
Yeah,
I,
celebrity
appreciate you,
sports
well,
figures to
FYF.
Flight Sports
All
TV.
right, I'm gonna catch y'all later. I'm gonna catch y'all
Okay,
probably.
hey,
I'm gonna
salute
try.
FYF. When
Either
you get
going
back,
Hey, yeah,
we'll get
my
back with each other.
I would have been on sooner, but our season started Monday, so we've been having practices and stuff. I'm trying to get this roster together. We
We
look. Hey,
understand.
look.
We
Hey,
understand.
Flight. Check this out. My team right now. We looking like the goddamn Charlotte Hornets roster right now. We are a hot mess, man. This shit. If y'all get word to Jello when he get cut. If he come and roll in Grand
Exactly.
Canyon University,
Oh,
we
that's what
need
it
him
is.
ASAP.
That's what it is. He wants Jello for himself.
FYF, when's your
yeah,
next
you
stream?
you want Jello on your team.
And
Wait,
he
we
never
need him
paid
on the.
homage. You're right, Ali Payne. He never paid homage.
No,
Did you
Hey,
did you apologize to saying that Jello wasn't good enough?
yeah, say that.
Hold on, Dex. I never said Jello wasn't good enough. I said he
What?
needs to go to
Oh,
other
yes, you
teams.
did. Yes, you did.
And you
Yes,
said
you
he
did.
wasn't gonna be in the NBA.
No, hold on, Flight. I said he needs to go pursue opportunities with other teams that
You said
actually
he was
can
never
utilize
gonna be
him.
in the NBA.
I said that. Hold on, I've said that multiple times on multiple streams. Y'all got to be realistic, man. I'm
So
not
you
running
said he was
around here
gonna, you
saying
said
this
he was
guy is
you
not
said
is
you
trash.
said he was gonna get signed.
No, you didn't say he was trash. You didn't say he was
You
trash.
said he was gonna get signed.
I said the Charlotte Hornets is the wrong organization. I've said this multiple times. I said
Did you
Dallas. It's a ton of teams that are better
Okay,
for his game. That's a fact.
okay.
did you say he was
And
gonna
they're
Listen,
not
get
going to just
signed?
use him
you
as a
said
puppet
that
master.
Jello wouldn't be signed this year. He signed. Can you apologize for that then?
Hold on, Dex. That's not. I never said that. You got the wrong person, man. You got to start quoting me correctly. I never said this. I said he needs to pursue overseas, or he needs to pursue a team that's going to give him a two-way contract and actually use him.
He got a better than a two-way contract.
No, he did not. He got a two-way contract's at least guaranteed. He got something that's non-guaranteed just to keep his rights for the G League.
He's gonna get a full contract. You're gonna see. Watch.
Okay, I mean, Dex, we can make that bet then. It's right there. Just 20. I'll take 20 from you, Dex.
Listen, we're gonna make a $200 bet that Liangelo gets signed to the Charlotte Hornets.
So he's going to be on the opening day roster?
Yes, he's gonna be on the opening day roster.
Bet,
200.
bet,
200.
bet.
Okay. Record that. Put it in the chat.
It's recorded. It's documented. That's with Dex.
$200. Liangelo Cash App, PayPal, Vimo. That Liangelo Ball makes the Charlotte Hornets opening day roster. He will be one of 17.
Now I'm gonna take. That's a good run on some $25 slot machines. I can have a nice little run with $200.
All I know is I never lost a bet to you yet.
Hey, and if that's the case, hey, if that's the case, then can we still make that $10 bet about them hollering about Jello?
Nah, because you might go to the game and start to chant your damn self just to win the bet. Nah, hell no. You be right at the game. We'll see him by himself starting to chant up with everybody.
Yeah, all right.
Because you can manipulate that one. You might win that just because you at the game.
I'm telling you, boy.
FYF, when's your next stream?
I'm gonna be live. Tomorrow. Actually, I'll be live tomorrow. Tomorrow at early afternoon. Who's that, Zen?
I'll pull up on you. No, this nigga.
No, you gotta pull up. We gotta do a show because look, I got a new theory, man. I'm gonna let everybody in on what we're gonna talk about. Magic Johnson is just a flashy Draymond Green.
Oh my God! Come on, man.
You know what? I'm not going against that.
You want to be worse than Stephen A. Smith top 5.
No, he's right.
That is the top. I think I got enough footage and evidence to really document this. I think they the same way as Draymond just played better defense.
I don't know about that. Magic played his share defense in the
Magic played absolutely zero defense, man.
The only
6'9" Draymond.
The only thing Draymond Green and Magic Johnson got in common, they both came from Flint.
No, Magic just flashy.
Yeah, they both came from Michigan State. That's it.
Yeah,
no, Magic flashy, Draymond ain't. That's really the only difference.
No.
Well, we talk about it tomorrow.
See, look, you're acting like a space cadet. Don't be a space cadet.
See, that's what I mean. That's what the FYF. That's what I mean about you, man. You do the silly
but
stuff.
That's why his channel is where it's at. He has controversial content, and he goes way out there in the outer limits of the universe and just blows people's minds.
That's not really a far reach.
FYF know what he's doing.
We know the 80s and 90s overrated. I believe him.
That's not a far reach, though.
No.
That's
I believe you.
Rabbit ass mind, bro.
Hey, Nico, the 80s and 90s was overrated. Then there was a whole lot of defense at that time. What was going on with that defense?
Don't touch nobody nowadays.
There was no defense in the 80s.
Don't play defense.
Yeah, see? Thank you, FYF. Oh, my God.
Where did y'all get this from? When I saw a score 176 to 170, how you playing defense? Ain't no.
No. You talk about Detroit and Denver.
No, that's not the only game.
With the Kelly Tupuka era, that's what you're talking about.
Then explain 168 to 160.
That's where you get those high-scoring games. Lakers wasn't scoring that high. Lakers was in the 80s and upper 90s.
I watched the Lakers score 168 on the team, and the other team scored 160.
One game in how many years? Like 12, 15 years they did
there's
that?
multiple decks.
No, not no 160.
And Magic, hold on.
Lakers was averaging in the 80s and the 90s. Come on, man. Stop it.
Hey, then why would Pat Riley? criticize his own star about not playing defense ever.
It's very
You said what?
overrated era.
No, Nico,
Talk
you
to Pat
stopped
Riley.
him.
Look, I didn't say my Magic don't play defense. Pat Riley said it in a newspaper clipping in 1989.
Was it
Said
8
he hasn't
games?
played defense since he's been in
The
LA.
Lakers was over the hill in 89, dude. Are you
No,
kidding me?
he said Magic Johnson has never played defense since he's been at LA Lakers.
Well, I can
He
tell you
coached the
one
man.
thing. Michael Jordan never fouled out of a game.
Hey,
What we talking about Jordan for?
we can all guard one-handed players.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, this I might have to pull up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean
we
that'd
gotta-
be good for Nico. You need to add
Yes.
you need to add Dave James in there too, because they hate old people.
Nah, y'all tell me how great this is, and I go watch, and I'm disappointed.
Yeah, you gotta just watch, man. Y'all talk about.
Look at Draymond numbers. Look at Draymond numbers and look at Magic numbers.
Hold on, Magic's numbers weren't even that great offensively, and they were elevated by a crazy pace where they didn't play defense. Yeah, if you
Magic
adjust
was
his
a
numbers for pace.
facilitator, man. Magic was a facilitator, and if you need him to get a stop, Magic can play defense enough to get a stop.
Yeah,
'Cause I don't see him block plenty of
hold on.
shots.
Show me one defensive highlight Magic getting a critical stop in a clutch moment.
In
None exists.
1980 against Philadelphia 76ers,
Look, like you remember that. Look,
he slowed up Moses
stop it.
Malone.
Stop it. Hold on. I know for a fact he didn't do nothing with no Moses Malone, so that's a lot. No way in hell. Moses Malone probably
He
killed
slowed
Magic.
him up. And he slowed him up. And
Bro,
he slowed
that's
up
a-
Maurice Cheeks.
No.
He slowed up point guard and center.
And now you just said Magic Johnson slowed up Moses Malone, one of the greatest centers in NBA.
And
No,
Maurice Cheeks. Don't forget Maurice Cheeks.
well, stop it, man.
He took Moses Malone out the game because Moses Malone had to guard him. He couldn't.
Bro, we can't trust y'all no more. We got to go to the video, man. That's what I'm going to do tomorrow.
Yeah, go look at the video.
Y'all say some stuff.
1980. Norm Nixon,
Okay.
Magic Johnson backcourt.
Either you,
I got the video already. I got the video. It don't really help your case.
either you don't know nothing about basketball.
That's
you don't know
facts.
nothing about Green.
Oh, they talking about Draymond Green dropped 35, 37 in the finals game. That don't mean nothing. Dropping a few points. That don't make him a great scorer.
You said he was he was compatible with Magic. That was
Did he win? I don't
No.
even think he won that game though when he did that.
I said Magic Johnson is just a flashy Draymond Green that can't defend.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. You say silly stuff. It don't make sense. And you be all over.
No. Because what I'm doing is I'm disrupting the old head narrative when y'all try to big up these old heads like they was really nice and they really wasn't that nice.
Hey,
They was nice for their era.
They saying
so
he's
stop
sliding
that.
his feet in them Converse. That's not
They
happening.
was
What
nice
sliding?
for
Hold
their
on, sliding. Yeah.
So, okay, are you telling me, hold on, FYF. So, are you telling me the brick phone, remember the Nokia or the Motorola
No,
brick phone?
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what a brick
What
phone
is that? No, a brick
Remember
phone.
that?
Or brick?
Long phone, the long mobile phone.
You know what that
I'm telling you, I don't know what it is. What are
The
you
one with
talking
the
about?
antenna on it.
Yeah, they had the mobile phones with the antenna. Your
Oh,
money
that
wasn't
shit.
up? Oh, your
No,
money
I thought you
wasn't
were
up
talking
in
about
80
shoes.
something.
No, I thought you said.
He
I thought you said
brick
something about.
phone, man.
Bro, I
I said
wasn't.
brick phone. I said brick phone.
No, it's all good. FYF, I'm not good.
But anyway, FYF, the brick phones was good for their era, right? That was high technology. Now they got phones that fold. So even though they do the same thing, the phones that fold do a little more because these phones is like a computer in your hand, where the brick phone was just a mobile phone. But it was
Bro,
good
what
in
does that
high
got?
technology
That sound
then.
like. That sound like an excuse for why he wasn't as nice as you say he was.
No, that
Ah, man.
what he said.
That's how technology evolves, just like
Hold on,
phones
hold
evolve.
Oh, bro, no.
It's an
No,
era
because you know what
thing.
y'all
It's an
say.
era
Y'all
thing.
try. No, this is what y'all say. Y'all say that these players are better than players of today, so
Yes.
they should look better. Everything they should do should be better.
I'm not saying they're better. I'm not saying they're better.
Every team.
I'm
got
saying
better
they were the
players.
best
Hold on.
at the
Can y'all
time.
imagine? No, I want you to think about this thing. If you drop Lamelo Ball in 1979 with Magic
That's
You got
too
George
much.
and put him on the damn Celtics, Magic don't win 5 championships.
You got George Gervin, man. That's all.
No, you gotta
got
do
the
it. You
ice
could drop
man.
Andrew Wiggins.
Let me
Andrew
ask
You
Wiggins,
you.
drop
Michael Jordan
anybody.
of that era.
I'm saying if you drop Lamelo on the Boston Celtics, Magic gets 0 championships unless if he playing the Boston
But
Celtics.
you
He don't
had
win nothing.
LaMelo. You had Nate Archibald, but he was a little shorter.
He definitely could
No,
have been on the
you
Celtics.
compare Nate Archibald to Lamelo?
Hey,
He was a scorer, a point guard scorer. I mean, he was like the first of his kind like that. He was a total
LaMelo
bucket,
definitely
and he
locking
was
him
a
up.
vessel.
Bro, that's just dead. Lamelo will destroy the whole 1980s. Everybody by itself.
Hey Lamar, Lamar, look. The reporters asked they asked Giannis, they asked the one that play out there in Denver, that guy, the European guys. What do you think about comparing the NBA game to the European game in Europe? And they said it's tougher in Europe because of the fact that everything is all congested. You understand me? In the lane and everything, it ain't wide open like it is in the NBA. You know the reason the reason the NBA changed that 3-point line and put it out there farther is because to open up all that to run the scores up. So that's all obvious. Just think if Jordan was, just think of those players, a lot of them good players that was getting 60 and 70, 80 in them times was around now in these times now. They have a field day because it's
LeBron would
opened
beat the
up
fuck
now.
out of him.
Yeah. Say it
All
again.
right.
To hear you.
LeBron would
Hey,
beat
the
the fuck
man
out of him.
9000. The man 9000 says I owe coffee. I don't. The bet hasn't even finished yet. We won't know our bet until the opening day of the NBA. If Jello's on the
Coffee said
NBA
that
roster,
when
that's
Coffee
the bet.
came in, he said
Well, you
that.
already trying to
No,
cop a plea by breaking it in half, so that shows you feel that you're
no, hold on,
50% wrong.
no, Dex. What I was trying to do was I'm trying to give something that's more realistic that I can get paid because I haven't even gotten paid 500 on some of these bets that I'll be winning. I just try to put a number out there that I know somebody will pay without running off and unsubscribing.
Well, he didn't accept it, so it's the bet is still on.
Yeah,
All right.
and Coffee is out there, Coffee to the world. So you go out there and reach out to him. You can reach out and touch him.
Oh man, bro, that don't mean nothing. People don't care when they lose bets. They know how to get little and disappear.
I know you can't.
Cause I don't disappear. I can't disappear. I got a whole channel.
Hey, look here, I'm gonna tell you something. You can't disappear because you ran DJ ass and Rav ass in the ground about that money.
I didn't run them in the ground. What I do to them? I didn't do nothing to them.
I know you sit. Don't. I got you on tape. Don't even lie. I go
Hold
to
on.
pull it up.
Shout out to Belize.
I didn't run nobody in the ground.
That's between you and them. I'm just saying that we see how
No, that's over with. That's dead. They didn't pay. It's cool. I ain't tripping. It's not a big deal. It is what it is.
That's the point. But that ain't my business. That's all I'm just saying is Jello. My business is Jello, god dang it.
All right, you want to make a bet?
No, FYF.
They gonna be
make the same bet. You want to make the same bet?
$18. They gonna be hollering. Sit in number 18. 18. 18.
Hey, do you want to make the same bet that we got with Coffee?
Who? On the money side? Nigga, I get Social Security. You got me.
FYF, we're not trying to send you in witness protection.
Hey, after Social Security check.
Hey,
after Social Security check.
Nope. Too close to the first.
So you can double up your Social Security check down there.
Nope. It's too close.
He said too close to the first.
I got
bills got to get paid.
Hey, look,
bills got to get paid.
And they do this. I don't mess with niggas. I ain't running from niggas. I'm telling you. I ain't telling
Okay,
you.
but FYF, let me ask you this question, FYF. Listen, FYF is on the panel. Shout out to Flight Sports TV.
I gotta go in a minute here, y'all. I gotta go.
The voice of the voiceless, the people's champ, the hottest shit in the streets. We got FYF out of his comfort zone to meet up with Coffee because there's big money. There's big money floating around in these flight streets, man. People want to know where the bag is coming from, FYF. But I got a question for you, my bro. If Liangelo do make that final roster, if he makes the final roster, right? How will the Charlotte Hornets use him, or is he useless?
Well, they won't use him. He'll be the 14th or 15th man on the team. He won't play.
Okay, and what else?
What NBA teams play their 14th and 15th guys? You don't even know the 14th and 15th guys on most NBA teams.
What is going to come in and shoot like he's the best player on this team?
All right, man. I don't know what to tell y'all, man. Come on, man. Look, man.
Hey,
what do y'all want me to say?
3 points.
I want you to say you get him, Ray. Don't let him off the hook.
Get him, Ray.
Come to the altar. Oh yeah, come to the altar, for you shall not get in trouble.
Yeah, just tell the truth.
Come to the altar. Don't run, don't hide, don't make no silly jokes, don't say no I say come to the altar.
Mhm.
Faith is gonna come to hear the truth. FYI,
Amen to
Well,
that.
let's hear it,
Amen.
motherfucker.
Amen.
my brother, my sanctified, educational one, the great content creator that you are, the great informational guy, but for some reason,
Report line.
your great information didn't go
Super capper. Don't forget super capper.
somehow your direction didn't go quite as well. Amen. With the guy.
How did it not go well?
They call him Liangelo, aka Ninja Turtle. Amen. Amen.
Oh man,
Can I get a G
yeah.
from the chat?
Are you singing about Jello?
Listen. The bets, I'm gonna leave that alone. It has nothing to do with me. That's coffee. We are gonna make sure that you pay up. But that's not us. That's not having to do with us. But if I'm not mistaken,
Well, I mean the NBA season starting in a couple weeks. We'll find out.
hold up. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, you came on this.
Oh, he put Ravens holding court.
If
Come
I'm not
on,
mistaken,
man.
you came on this panel now. You came on this panel and you told us, I think he should just go ahead and be a good professional overseas. He's not going to make it. He can't do it.
That's what he said.
There's no way.
That's not what I said. I did not say no Jello wouldn't
That's
make
right,
it,
Ray.
man.
Get him, Ray. He said he can't get these shots off in the NBA. He can't do
Why?
this in the NBA.
But why? But why? Hold on. But why do y'all gotta lie about what I said? That's not what I said.
You cannot do this today.
Oh man, go. All right, Ray.
FYF, bro. Clearly.
Well, we don't want you. I don't want the money. I want the house.
Listen.
It must
all
be
you gotta
way.
do. Listen, we're only listening to 3 words. I repent my sins.
FYF, you got to change your name to Don't Fight the Feelings.
All right, y'all. Hey, I like to look. The bet's open to everybody still. It's a last minute. If y'all want to jump on the bet too, it's open to everybody. Not the chat, just the panel. I don't trust the people in the chat. Man, they disappear too quick.
Hold on now. Don't disrespect our chat. We got the livest chat in YouTube landscape, man. They're an entity unto itself. And we got some heavyweights in that chat. We got a deep pockets.
Hey, chat, let me get
No, I bet with Basil. I bet with Basil. Basil got the bread. I bet with him. Basil Carpenter, I bet with him all day. He's solid.
Yeah, Basil solid. He is. I'm dead. Let me get amen, chat. Let me get amen.
Oh, Fresh Prince says he got 10 on it. Fresh Prince, you want to bet 10? Tell Prince he got to come on the panel. We'll lock it in.
Got deep pockets too now.
Nah, that's all right. Well, I don't need big money. I just want to get the little crumbs. I just want to collect the crumbs. I don't want to kill nobody so they don't come back.
Yeah,
listen, FYI, we're not here to pay your mortgage.
Hey, that's exactly what's gonna happen. I can knock 5 payments out with that. That's
okay,
5 months.
That's cool. You hear FYF. You here now. So anybody got any questions for FYF, go ahead and shoot it. FYF, Sacramento Kings. Keegan Murray. What is your thoughts on Keegan Murray?
Bro, Keegan Murray surprised the shit out of me. I never believed in him because I saw him a lot in the Big Ten because, I'm a Purdue fan. But I didn't think his game would translate. And then he got on the court. I saw they was using him. He really added a lot to his game over the summer. And he looked like in a year or two, he could be that dude. He could be the best player on that team. I like him. I like what they're doing over there. They're changing the guard. They got a lot of young talent. They Rashawn Holmes, they get rid of the knuckleheads who tearing the team down. They should have kept the point guard.
Wait, what happened to Rashawn Holmes? What happened to Rashawn Holmes?
He's just having a lot of issues, like as far as like chemistry with the staff. I mean, he's been a head case since he's been there.
So he's still on their roster, right?
Yeah, but I thought they were either shopping him or they shut him down. I know last year they shut him down for the season.
Yeah, they shut him down.
At one point. So, I mean, maybe they'll fix it. I don't know, but it looks like he could potentially be out the door soon.
They never put him on the market. I mean, I'm quite sure people was waiting for him.
In the chat.
You said what?
I believe he's expounded on it in the chat.
He expounded on what?
the bet that he trying to bet with
Oh,
you.
he said make it $18.
$18 will be on the Hornets' final roster.
Where
No,
does $7 come from?
he will play in the first 10 games. Oh, bet. I'll take 18. Yeah, bet. Bet that, Belize.
Okay, that's
Bet that.
official. An $18 bet.
Oh, he would play in the first.
But and an extra 18 if you play the first 10 games.
Bet.
So a total
He
of
ain't getting it.
$36.
He's not
Total
playing
of
the first
36.
10 games.
That's gas money. That's good gas money.
Wow.
I mean,
I'm just gonna map out my rest of my December with y'all.
the gas price.
Now hold on. Let's get back to seriousness. Because Sky, I think Sky is still here, but Coffee's gone. So let's get back to seriousness. Listen. Yeah, okay, look. Thunder asks, Darion Fox said this is the best team he ever played with. So he's putting standards on himself. What do you think about that?
He's not wrong.
Who you talking about, Fox? I don't know. I mean, I don't really like talking about the Kings because I feel like they're one of the most boring teams in the league. But I do like what they're doing over there.
I actually agree on that one.
But they do got some. They got some young pieces over there changing the scope. I like the defensive player they got from Baylor last year. He's nice. He's gonna be good. I like Fox. Fox is kind of underrated. People have just been kind of hating on his game.
Thank you, FYI. Somebody see it. Somebody.
So yeah, and I like they got the big man Sabonis. That's gonna change a lot, especially if they can get another big that can defend. Because Sabonis isn't a natural center.
Well, Rashad Holmes can defend.
Sean can't. Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, when you're really trying to build a winning team, Sean Holmes is gonna be bad culture-wise. I don't believe he's a long-term fix.
Thank you.
But I like Rashawn Holmes too. I love Rashawn Holmes.
Yeah, I wish the Bulls got him, or the Hornets.
Man,
hey, Dex, ain't you a Lakers fan?
Yes, but we don't need him. We don't need Rashawn
No.
Holmes.
I'm saying Dex. I'm hearing them to win. The Lakers putting together a package to get Crowder.
Yeah.
For the last roster spot.
Crowder said he wants out, right? That's what he tweeted. He deleted that tweet, but once he put it out there, people's going to call your bluff. So we're going to see.
I don't know. I just what I heard.
Hey, listen. Listen. Let me say this.
But the Bulls might try to get him also, though.
I mean, there's a lot. I heard like 5-6 teams trying to get him, but I heard the Lakers are trying to put together something. No way in hell.
I like Crowder.
If you're trying to win the championship, you got to get Crowder.
Do you think Fox and Malik Monk have a chemistry again?
No, you don't need them two to have chemistry because Malik Monk's just gonna come off the bench. I think they'll start Herter. I think they got Herter this year. I think they'll start him and bring Malik Monk off the bench because Herter's more that defensive guy, facilitator. He can move the ball to Sabonis and Fox and them other guys. Monk is that firepower off the bench, which they need. I like what they built.
Monk is not passing the ball.
Yeah, you got to bring Monk off the bench because he really only brings offense. And you can't put him in the starting lineup with Sabonis and Fox. Those are your two main scorers. So,
okay.
We'll see how it goes. But
are we the Kings? Are we serious at all? The Kings?
I mean, you got to think about it. You got to give everybody.
The Kings are dog shit, but De'Aaron Fox is that guy.
Yeah, I like the like the talent. I mean, there's young guys. I mean, there's guys that has experience, bonus experience.
He needs to request a trade.
Bro, these will never. I mean, I'm not gonna say never, but unless some change, these ain't gonna be like the Kings when they had Evans and DeMarcus Cousins.
The team ain't gonna go nowhere, man.
Thank you. Like, these teams,
no, that's not true. They changed it. They changed a lot over there.
I'll see, but they ain't going nowhere, bro.
De'Aaron Fox needs to get the hell out of there, man. Compete for a championship someplace else, man.
That's fine.
That team not going nowhere.
Well, where Darion Fox going to go on Southboard? What destination you think is best for him?
Not here.
Whatever, bro. Not there. Any place.
Boston.
Not there.
Yeah.
Hey, I gotta get up out of here, man. I wish I could stay. I gotta hop on another call.
Man, salute to you, big ups. Thank you for showing up, man. Thank you for taking the clownness that we put on you. Thank you for being the butt of our jokes.
Good sportsmanship.
Hey, I'm good. I will be back on open day in the NBA season. I will. Okay. That day, I will be here.
Hey, you know where we're gonna be? Fox Sports TV.
I don't know. Flight might shut it down for a night or something. I don't know.
We ain't shutting nothing down. We ain't shutting nothing down.
I'm just messing with y'all. I'm gonna catch y'all later. I gotta get up out of here.
All right, yeah. Go and get your rest,
Take those
man.
videos.
And go.
Take
Hey,
those
listen,
videos
you
down,
can't waste
FYI.
no time because you gotta go hustle up all that bread, bro. You gotta hustle up all that bread.
And when you
All right.
put that bandage on
We're
your
gonna need
arm
the
that we did
videos
up on
down
your
by the
arm,
end of the week.
wrap it in and be careful.
What video?
Those videos you put out on Jello.
What? The facts? I can't hide facts.
Yeah, go and delete that garbage, man. Go and delete it, man. Get it out
That's a
your
part of the
library.
game too. I
See?
need those videos.
This is how y'all can try to control the narrative. Y'all don't want people to put out the facts.
Get some videos out your library, man. Dump that
This
shit.
is y'all. This might be a baby Stephen A. Smith in the making over there. It's like
Send that to. Hey, listen, FYF, send that to Waste Management.
Stephen A. Smith in the making.
that's a baby Stephen A. Smith in the making, just trying to control the narrative on certain players. You know.
You?
No,
I
play.
mean,
You talking about
they from the
FYF?
same ends, though.
He talking about FYF.
Listen, wait a second. FYF, you do the same shit with LeBron James.
I don't make no LeBron videos.
That's Bron. Come on now.
Huh?
Hold on, what do I do?
You do the same
What do I do with LeBron? No, my Brown videos is just to troll Jordan fans half the time. I don't be saying nothing.
Yeah, like that.
That FYF is a professional instigator.
Hey, like that glorified DeMar DeRozan Michael Jordan video.
Yeah, that's all it is, just to troll Jordan fans. They come in there and cry.
FYF,
but I do kind
He's
of
not
believe that.
wrong, though. That's the thing. He's not even wrong. DeMar DeRozan is the living version.
Don't start that.
He's today's version of Michael Jordan.
This.
Hey, listen, we just put it like
Hey,
this.
Nico, you gonna keep it up, and Marvin gonna come over here and tap you upside your head, Nico.
You know what? Marvin's a Bulls fan, so I give his passion a pass. But we have to keep it real, man. Like Dave James said before, right? You put Andrew Wiggins in the 90s, he's Michael Jordan. It's not that spectacular, bro. LeBron James is
Well, they
leagues
looking for
ahead.
different things in the 90s, so I don't know about that.
I'm gonna have to use Uncle Vern. Uncle Vern ain't gonna say this. I can't believe you said something like that, Nico. You sound stupid. You sound stupid.
That's ridiculous. Wow. Let's change the subject, bro.
Hey, Ja Morant would dog the 90s.
I want to say this.
Purple baby, if you got something to say, please chime in.
Yo, Josh, if you think that's all it's gonna take for the Kings to go somewhere, then you sadly mistaken, fam. He need good role players, a good bench. That team is just ass, bro. Sabonis and De'Aaron Fox is not gonna get the job done, fam. Not no West. Not no West, bro. He gonna need more than that, bro.
There might be little fun moments with them, and I get it.
Like who coming off that bench that you think can score at least 15 or 11 points, fam? I can't think of nobody, fam. That team is ass. De'Aaron Fox needs to request a trade. Get the hell from over there.
Get the hell out of there.
They don't. Nobody.
How long Fox been on that team?
De'Aaron Fox, 5 years, I think.
6 years. 6 years. 6 years.
6 years, bro. He gotta go.
Let me say this right quick, right? De'Aaron Fox is never gonna get the recognition or get the props that he deserves because he ain't in no big market. He got to get the fuck from over there, fam. Cause ain't nobody trying to watch no damn Kings.
Bro, 6 years he been on that damn team. 6 years.
And he can play.
Yeah, we fuck with Fox, but 6 years, my nigga? You ain't doing shit.
Dex don't fuck with Fox.
No, bro, I'm just saying. Tell me, okay, Nico, tell me what he's done in 6 years.
Who's better, Darion Fox or Jamal Murray? Who's better?
We know why Dex don't fuck with Fox, man. We know that, bro.
Fellas.
I don't have no agenda, Unstoppable. I don't have no agenda.
Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute.
Fox is more talented, though.
Wait a minute. Okay. When we say the Kings is not, let's be 1,000.
You think Fox is better than Murray?
I think Fox is more talented.
Hell yeah.
No.
Y'all are making it more.
No.
You put Fox on that damn
Jamal Murray beat the fuck out of De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, he will. But listen,
you put Jamal on there that was killing.
Hey, but listen, don't make it like it's about him. It's not about Fox. Fox, I think he can play. He's young. He's still hoop and shit. So it's not really about him. If we're keeping it 1,000, the man has been on that team loyally for 6 years and accomplished nothing. For 6 years. And at some point, you're going to have to realize, and if I'm not mistaken,
He
also,
never even been in the playing race.
that's what and listen, right? And we're talking about a guy that was once big in the news, like Lonzo. Him and Lonzo were big in the news. I mean, I see a story here and there on Fox, but that's about it. So when you don't get shined on no more, when you don't accomplish nothing, and your team has failed several times, changes, switches, coach switches, you had trash ass Luke Walton, then you had this guy, then you had that guy. At some point, you got to move on so you can make your career better. I'm sorry, but Fox got to go now.
Is Fox Damian Lillard 2.0?
No, but he just gotta. I probably, hopefully, with his skill set, he can flourish somewhere else. He just gotta go somewhere he can flourish. He can't flourish in the Kings. I'm sorry.
I think he's 2.0.
He can't sit there. He can't sit there and wait. He can't sit there and wait.
What I mean by that is, I think he's just being loyal to the Kings or whatnot.
Loyal to the soil.
Yeah, not loyal. That loyal ain't gonna get him no ring, but he might be fine with that. He might just want the money. But I'm just saying, like, he got to get the hell out of there if he want to get a championship or even get the praise that he deserves, because he's way better than people portray him to be. He can play.
They signed Quinn Cook. When's the last time that nigga played? It's been a minute since he's been on the court.
And rap, I don't know if you said De'Aaron Fox is overpaid, but De'Aaron Fox not overpaid for him. I'm like, you might have missed them numbers that I dropped on his ass, but that kid, man, he can play, bro. That the assists is looking good for him to be a point guard. You know, they want him to score, so the numbers is looking nice. But like I said, man, it's unfortunately that he's playing for a terrible organization and they're putting no really good pieces around him. I mean, they got Sabonis, but Sabonis not gonna get that. Sabonis not gonna get the job done, fam. You got to go through Clippers.
But Sabonis is an all-star. They got him an all-star though.
What I'm saying is, you got to go through Suns. You got to go through Clippers. You got to go through Memphis. You got to go through Warriors. You got to go through the Pelicans. You got to go through Dallas, bro. Come on now, I can keep going. All them teams better than him.
Wasn't he, bro? Sabonis.
Whatever,
Come on, bro. Let's keep it real about.
Well, stop on Sabonis is alright, man.
No, he can ball, but let's keep it 1,000, bro. When you think
he don't move the needle, bro.
He
don't move the needle.
I'm gonna say something about the Sacramento Kings.
Ball. I'm not saying. Listen, he is an all-star, so I have to respect that. But come on now, if you think an all-star head, does Sabonis really pop up in your head? Keep it really honest. No.
Listen, this dude is a beast in the post too, man. This dude is strong as hell.
Flight,
He moving.
Flight,
I want to say something. Hold on. Let me say something.
Okay, Flight, keep it real.
I'm not a Kings fan.
Okay,
so
I'm not a Kings fan either. I'm asking you, if a guy walked up to you and said, "Hey, man, I don't know too much about all-stars. Can you give me your solid 15 all-stars with Sabonis that popped up in your head?"
It don't matter.
You lying.
It don't matter if it don't pop.
No, Ray. You saying that, Ray? You saying that based on Sabonis low key being in Indiana, and they don't get no pub in Indiana.
Right. You still beast.
Hey, there's so many good players in the West, man.
But hold on, I want to say something about the Kings. I think the Kings is a type of team that obviously is known for being, subpar, worse than subpar. So I think hold on, wait a second. We're gonna have to see it to believe it. I'm be 100 with you. It's like this is the kind of team that's so dysfunctional, so like so bad. It's just like we're gonna have to see it now, because just talking about it just seems so fucking unrealistic. Just seems unreal. Like what? I don't believe it. Like y'all believe the Knicks before the Kings. It's like the Kings is like, oh, I don't see it, man.
Thunder,
but
it's just unfortunate, right?
Thunder. I'm not saying.
Nico.
Hold on. So Thunder, I'm not saying.
You got to tell me what makes Murray better, bro.
That's not what I'm saying, bro.
No, Lauri Markkanen is not better than Sabonis.
No.
Did you say that? Who said that?
No, Jamal Murray is better than De'Aaron Fox.
Okay, what makes?
Okay, I agree with that. That's tough, but I take that.
Please explain what makes Jamal Murray better.
I think he's just more intelligent.
Yeah, I mean, he plays with a higher IQ. He plays with a higher IQ. He also has a threat from the three ball. He's a threat. De'Aaron Fox is the guy you let shoot.
No, I don't know about that.
Jamal Murray can prove that was 4. He can score 3 levels.
Fox got better at shooting, but Murray's still a
You ain't
threat
just gonna leave him
at
wide
shooting
open.
than Fox. Murray's much more of a threat at shooting than Fox.
Nobody's just
You
gonna
know
leave
what?
De'Aaron Fox
Murray got
completely
a
wide
better
open.
handle too. I'm gonna say it.
Fox is faster.
Fox faster, but Murray got that jerky movement. He'll sit you on your
Hell, Fox
ass.
faster than the nigga skinny as hell. What?
And you
Nigga,
know what's crazy?
115 pounds.
I just want to say this real quick because
I think if he wasn't on the Kings, we wouldn't be having this conversation, man. I believe he would. Go ahead, Nico.
In facts,
No,
rap.
it's
Go
just
ahead. Hey, everybody look at Rap God Reload's comment right there, man. Spit the facts, man. Spit the facts, man. Get out of here, man. Fox is proven unless he leaves, he can probably scavenge his
you know
career,
what?
bro.
Never gonna get the recognition,
bro.
Show me some stretch of games where Fox will play like Murray did in the bubble.
Not one.
Because Murray was on he was going to a certain level that unfortunately injury derailed him from.
Yeah, but everybody was playing out their mind. I mean, look at TJ Warren. He was playing out his damn mind in the damn bubble, bro.
That nigga had one game.
But I'm just saying, you put Fox in that damn bubble, ain't no telling what the hell he would have did, fam. You don't got
He was
no pressure,
there.
bro.
Fox was in the bubble.
He was there. Yes.
Yes, bro.
Got that ass
They
whooped.
didn't win no games. They didn't win no games.
That's facts.
Hey, Unstoppable.
let me go.
That's how you know it was bad. You didn't even know he was there.
Right. You know?
Yeah, they didn't win not one game. I think that was one of the only teams in the bubble that went over.
Hey, well, like I said, perfect example. The team was shit.
But look, all these teams got expectations, and we look for them to do well. But it's so unfortunate. And through the West, you got to go through Klay Thompson, and it's not going to happen. That's the only bad part about these conversations. We always talk about how great they'll be.
I said,
Now, how did this round up to Klay Thompson? Somehow I knew it was coming.
I'm just saying, it's just we always talk about these expectations and the potential greatness of players, and it's just unfortunate when they see number 11, they know that they're going home. So it's sad,
I mean, Thunder, he probably would even average more, but I ain't even mention the assists he averages, fam. So he really can drop more points if he wanted to, man. You know what I'm saying? Fox, like I said, Fox is that guy. It's just unfortunately he played for an organization that I think might be even worse than the Knicks. Get him out there, he gonna get his recognition.
I'll stay on topic and say this: by the half year point, if I got to see how Jamal Murray playing, I could change my opinion. But I'm just going off of the most recent Jamal Murray I seen was some of the greatest basketball I've ever seen.
Man, he got a good team though, man. He got a good team.
But it was individual. His team was good, and they said, "Fuck everybody, it's 2-man basketball." I've never seen that before. 2 niggas dropping 90 points for 3 games straight.
That was him and Nikola Jokic, right? Right. So
yeah,
you give De'Aaron Fox
and that was against the Lakers, which was a difficult team to drop that many points on because they were so tall. They was the tallest team in the NBA.
The Utah Jazz.
You give Fox and Nikola.
Oh, okay. Talking about that one.
You give Fox.
The Lakers hurt him.
You can do, bro. I guarantee you, he gonna probably do the same thing, man. Like, come on.
I think he was popping off against the Lakers too.
Hey, he was, and then LeBron started cheesing when he got hurt.
I mean, like I said, nothing against Jamal Murray, but I just think Fox better than him, man. I mean,
what? All right, bro.
Yeah. You don't think
they in the same conversation?
Fox is not better than no Murray, bro.
They in the same tier list, but one is just above.
I'm gonna be very listen. I'm gonna be very honest. I mean, when the hype was really there. Listen, when the hype was really there. When the news about Fox and Lonzo. I mean, Fox was playing a great brand of basketball, but he wasn't leading his team to wins. And for the fact when that hype started to go very, very down, right? He's been on that team for more consecutive years. He's been on that team for 6 years. They haven't won anything. They haven't accomplished anything. When's the last time they had a positive record?
I
mean, listen,
he never won more games than Lonzo Ball leading the team. Fox never won more games than Lonzo Ball leading the team.
The team is shit,
you
bro.
gotta also listen. Hold on. You gotta also base a player not just by his skills, but if you're gonna give a guy the max contract that they gave him, He's supposed to be the quality player to also help the teams get some type of wins.
Let
If
me
he's not
ask you
leading
this.
you into any type of wins, I'm sorry, bro. I can't look at you any better, bro. I'm sorry.
Let me ask you this: was at one point in time was DeMarcus Cousins the best center in the NBA?
No,
No.
He
He was
wasn't.
looking like
no.
Cousins?
He
he
was
was looking
never the
like he was
best player in the NBA. Never.
Who was
hell
better than
no.
No,
DeMarcus
best
Cousins?
center. He
He
said
looked
best
like
center.
he was looking at the best center.
Thank
Yeah.
Oh,
you,
he
bro.
said the best center.
Yes,
Yeah.
the best center. Yes. Was he the
You
best
said
center?
best
I don't
player.
know
I
about that
said
either because you
center.
still had
I
Dwight
said
Howard.
center. I said center. Center.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Okay.
saying. He probably was up there. He was up there.
Was he
But
okay?
that's not
Okay.
saying
Hold on.
anything,
Okay.
though.
It
That's
is
not
saying.
saying
It
anything.
is saying something, bro. It
No,
is.
it's not because
It is. You're not even
that's
letting me
not
finish
true. Because
talking.
no.
Can I
Because
talk? Can I talk?
okay, go ahead.
He didn't win shit. He didn't have the damn pieces around him. The
Bro, but
No,
organization,
he went to the playoffs, though,
the
unstoppable.
organization was shit.
dude, bro.
Unstoppable. He went to the
He
playoffs
definitely went to the playoffs. He did. In fact, he did.
Who you got in playoffs with? What
with the
year? What
Pelicans.
year?
What do you mean? When with Tyreek Evans?
He had a team. I'm talking about when he was with the Kings, bro. They didn't put no help around this man. And he was arguably the best center in the league. That's what I'm saying. How what you expect one man to do by himself?
Okay.
Come on now.
Hold on. Just like you said, because I really could go on a different argument, but I'm gonna
Go
say
whatever you want to
what
go
you just
with,
said.
man.
Hold on. I'm gonna get on what you just said. He was the best center in the league. What the hell is Fox? He's not even a top 10 point guard.
What I'm saying
Yes,
is
he
the
is.
best.
Don't lie like that. Yes, he is. That's when you being disrespectful. Yes, he is. He is top 10.
Okay. But you just said
Y'all
he's
know
the
what
best
Popo
center.
Baby at.
Listen, you said he's the best center in the league, though.
What I'm
Fox?
saying,
I'm not gonna lie, DeMarcus Cousins.
Bro, okay, where's Fox in the ranking, bro?
what I'm going with this is this. They even failed to put help around a guy that was damn near arguably the best center in the league that ain't giving help. And you expect Fox to get that shit done by himself? And he top 10?
That's not what I'm saying.
Like, come on, fam.
Hold
You
on.
just
Hey,
said
Fox might not be a top 10 point
unstoppable?
guard though.
You said what?
What you say?
Fox might not be a top 10 point guard.
Name your 10. Name your 10.
Hold on. I'm just gonna look at a list of point guards that I think are better.
That's what I'm about to write my list too myself. Hold up. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Oh, y'all tweaking, bro.
Hold up,
Yeah,
bro.
y'all being
Keep it
disrespectful.
real.
Not even on purpose. I just don't think he top 10.
Listen, because
He's
Curry
definitely top 10,
above his ass, Kyrie above his ass, Chris Paul above his ass, Drew Holiday above his ass, what's his name, John Morant above his ass. I keep going. Matter of fact, I'm small now. I gotta count.
Hey, LaMelo Ball above him.
And Melo Ball above his ass. Let me count this shit. Matter of fact, let me count this shit. Can you cut it?
Hey, Luka a point guard too.
Hold on, let me look this shit up now. Now I gotta get my list together because this. Cut it out.
What about Shake? What about Shake Gilgeous Alexander?
He might above his ass. Let me look this up. Let me look this list up, bro. I'm sorry. Now I gotta listen up, bro.
Y'all about to straight cap with this damn list, bro. Go ahead.
We gonna get this list.
Hold on. I'm taking Ben Simmons over him too.
Okay, I ain't doing that.
That's crazy.
That nigga Ben Simmons is a huge disappointment.
Disrespect
At least Fox tried to improve on his game. He tried to improve on his shooting, in which he tried to do, and it's okay. He's getting better at shooting. Then they Ben Simmons tried to improve. That's a disappointment. I ain't gonna say that.
Unstoppable. Is it your cousin?
Let me see. Let me get this list.
No,
Unstoppable talking like that.
I got you. Wait. I got you. Trae Young better, Luka better, John Morant better, Steph Curry better, Chris Paul better, Drew Holiday better, LaMelo Ball better, Darius Garland better, Damian Lillard better.
Darius Garland is not.
All right. Take Darius out.
Darius Garland is not better than.
Wait. No, we good. Let's take Darius out. Damian Lillard
is better because he's the All-Star.
Hold on.
Any point guard's an All-Star is automatically better.
But we hold on. We could take him out. Wait, we could take him out. Wait. Y'all gotta chill. We could take him out.
But we're going by that.
Bullshit, bro. How many times DeMarcus Cousins made the All-Star, fam? And he was clearly killing in the league, bro.
Wait. No,
do it
I
like that,
got
bro.
you.
Stop it. Come
I
on.
got you. No, we good. We gonna take Darius Garland because I already named 10. We gonna take Darius off the 10 spot and put Damian Lillard there. That's 10 better.
Yeah, there you go. He's not even top 10.
Trey Young, Luka, Ja, Kyrie, Steph,
There you go.
Chris Paul,
There
Drew,
you go.
Lamelo, Damian Lillard.
Yep. He's not even top 10. Exactly. And Cousins, at least Cousins was the best center in the fucking league. And might I say, the nigga was a boogie for a reason. They gave him the nickname Boogie for a reason. He was scary dominantly. He not only fucked you in the paint, he destroyed you in the perimeter.
Pause. That's crazy. That's insane.
That's public indecency. That's public indecency.
I'm gonna tell y'all something.
I do not own rights to what I just said. And listen, Cousins was a top center. Not only he was a top center, he can go crazy in the paint. Post moves was dominant. He could spin off you. It's almost like he had the man could throw you off you. He was bringing the ball up the court.
And the organization failed to get him help, bro.
But
And
also,
the organization
like you just said, no, stop. I'm going off with your words. You said he was the best center in the league. Fox is not even a top 10 point guard, and he just set the list. And you've been on that team for 6 years, but you're not putting it
You just proving my point, what I just said, bro. If they fail to get the best center in the league help, what the hell makes you think they're going to give De'Aaron Fox help?
No, but you're trying to make it, even if you, bro.
They gave him an all-star. They did give him help.
Oh, my
God.
God.
No, they didn't. He ain't been there a whole year. What are you talking about?
But he's there now.
Been there a whole season. What are you talking about?
He's there now. That's what I'm talking about. He's there right now. He's on their roster.
De'Aaron Fox is cool, though. De'Aaron Fox top 15.
Come on.
Hey, Fox top 15 for sure.
And all I gotta say, if you take Ja and Trey off their respective teams, they would have the same record as Fox would. They would just be putting up.
Wait, Trey Young turned that to a winning team.
Remember, Atlanta was stinking. Atlanta was stinking up the joint.
No, but Atlanta.
John Collins was on that team.
He was trash.
Purple Baby, you missed on that one, Purple Baby. Sorry, honey, you missed on that one.
Be ass.
Atlanta was shitty. Atlanta was shitty. Come on now.
He ain't doing nothing but putting up his points. Putting up his points. He did not make that team.
Who was there before Trey got there? Who was there before Trey got there?
That's my point. That's my point. That's why they picked in the lottery.
Listen. When I'm going with this is Atlanta.
It was shorter.
Atlanta has some good draft picks. They drafted a good team, and you just plug in.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Kings don't
but they weren't winning anything, bro.
King ain't even tell me where
they clearly not that good if you ain't winning anything.
Oh my God, bro. Okay, man.
But Atlanta was a lottery team, just like the Kings were a lottery team. The difference is Trey Young made them a play-in team.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the team
you putting 20 on 10. Like I said, you put any of them in Sacramento, they're gonna do the same thing.
Purple Baby, I'm not putting a 20 on 10. Atlanta stunk. Everybody know Atlanta stunk.
Wait, what year he got drafted? Was it 2018?
Huh?
Yeah, 2018.
We gonna get their record for 2017.
Like Hunter wasn't there, I don't think. Like, come on,
yes,
man.
he was. Hunter was there.
Hunter was there before.
Excuse me. Herter was there. It was Herter.
Yeah, I was like, come on, man. I don't even think. No, I don't think. What's Buddy?
No, the point I'm making is this: both of them were lottery teams. The difference is one got De'Aaron Fox, one got Trey Young, and one team became a 5th seed and went all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals, and the other team never got past 35 wins.
Ain't been back there since, and won't be going back no time soon. So what you talking about?
Well, Purple Baby, I'm not trying to fight with you, but at the same time, Trey Young has been in the playoffs 3 consecutive years.
Because he had a better team. What are you talking about?
Look at the team.
Well, I'm not saying anything about the team. That's what I'm talking about. I'm saying that he was a lottery pick, Fox was a lottery pick, and they're on polar opposites of the tier in the NBA.
He still got the better team, though.
If I'm keeping it real with you, hold on. If I'm keeping it real with you, y'all, if y'all would say he in the East, that'd be a better argument than saying he got a better team.
I said he got the better team.
No, he had a better team. We're not about to do that. We're not about to do that. He had a better team.
So we finna shit on Fox teammates
Well,
like this.
everybody got a better team then. So it's a no-win situation.
I'm gonna say this.
How can hold on, stop
I'm
him.
gonna say
How can he have a good team when there was a lottery pick? That means
That's
clearly
my
they were
point.
losing.
That's my point.
You wanna know how he got the better team? I'm gonna tell you how he got the better team. I guarantee you.
Anybody in the lottery stinks.
Listen, we gonna just make it make sense. If we put all these players in a huddle and we all picking and we all captains and we picking players, I guarantee you gonna pick most of the players off the Hawks. That's how ass the damn King
That's
is,
not
man.
true. That's not true.
I'm taking Buddy Hield.
That's not true.
What about Bogdanovich? Come on now.
Hey, I'm taking Sabonis.
Hold on. That's all you taking?
What about Tyrese Halliburton? Come on now.
I'm definitely taking Sabonis. You know what? Take Sabonis. Show. Come off the
I'd
bench.
even pick Bogdanovich.
Sabonis.
Thank you. And Tyrese Halliburton. Tyrese Halliburton is not a bump.
That team's ass, bro. That team's ass. Point blank, bro. You put De'Aaron Fox on the damn Hawks, I guarantee you he'll make noise.
Oh, stop.
Hey, I'm taking Marvin Bagley.
Stop. De'Aaron Fox, which we already been stated, the man barely can shoot. He's a horrible defender, and his free throws is barely touching okay. Come on, he's not that qualified of a player like that. Trae Young, who is a qualified player, clearly grabbed a bunch of role players and said, "We're going to the playoffs with my leadership."
Still got the better team.
Why do you keep saying that, Unstoppable?
Because it's true. He got the better team.
Okay, Ray, put up their rosters. Ray. Somebody go find their rosters. Let's do a comparison.
From what year?
From the year prior to this last season, because Marvin Bagley got traded. Put it when Marvin Bagley was on that team. Go back to the year.
You can't do that because arguably Marvin Bagley.
What, 2020, right? 2020, right?
In that team, on that
No,
team.
2021.
What are you talking about? So that's not fair.
You said what, Purple Baby? Because you becoming a poser. What you say now?
We was ass in Toronto, Sacramento. Sorry,
Thank
you can't do
like,
that.
Come on, fam.
But how they used it, Marvin Bagley? They didn't really even use him properly. You know that. That's why he dipped. Marvin Bagley was complaining that Fox shooting everything, and he ain't getting the opportunity to touch
No,
it.
that's not true. That is not true. His father was complaining that he wasn't getting enough playing time. What are you talking about? And then that they wasn't developing him.
Because he was in the doghouse because he's talking about Fox not passing the ball. They put him in the doghouse.
Oh, okay, whatever, Dix.
No, that's what happened.
And that don't deter from the fact that Trae Young still had the better teammates and the better organization.
That's what we're finna find out if we really got the better teammates. We're finna find that out right now. We're gonna compare the rosters because I think both of their rosters stunk. The only thing is that Trae Young was just putting up numbers and the team start to gravitate to him. Because remember, him and John Collins
got dropped
into
57. He dropped 57 with 11 assists, didn't he? Something like that. Trae Young out here putting the team on his back. I'm looking at Trae Young roster. It's disgusting.
Thank you. I don't know what Purple Baby talking about. Unstoppable.
Y'all trying to make it seem like
they just want to disagree.
Teammates than Trae Young.
No, they both stung. Both of them stung. They in the listen, Purple Baby. They both was in the lottery together for years until one drafted De'Aaron Fox a year prior, and then the next year one drafted Trae Young. That's the only thing that was different.
All right, so
that's definitely not
okay. So De'Aaron Fox had
trash.
Harrison Barnes, Buddy Hield,
garbage truck juice.
Harrison Barnes, Buddy Hield.
Why y'all sitting on his teammates like that?
Champion.
That's facts.
Sir, okay. Buddy Hield, okay.
Trash.
Tyler Herburn, Richard Holmes, Marvin Bagley, of course.
Didn't get playing time, but keep going.
Let him talk, Purple.
Glenn Robinson III, Jabari Parker.
Trash.
D-Line Wright, Marcus Harkless, Damian
You don't even got to go to the Hawks, man. We know that team.
Hassan Whiteside.
Watch that.
They got a bunch of pieces they didn't know how to use.
Yeah, thank you. I agree.
The Hawks roster ain't no better. Chris Dunn, Solomon Hill, DeAndre Hunter, Nathan Knight, Skylar Mays, Cam Reddish.
Lewis Williams, who was like 35 years old.
Yeah, Lou Williams, Tony Snell, Rajon Rondo.
Tony Snell.
No,
Tony
don't
Snell
do
played
Ray
him.
John like that. Ray John was helping them.
Ray John, come on now.
Ray John.
Purple baby, you feeling? Purple baby, you off your game tonight.
Hold on. Rajon Rondo, and here's his stats. During that season, he was 34 years old, games played 27. He averaged 4.9 points.
Yeah, that's a lot of help, Purple baby.
And his assist
y'all being disingenuous,
his assist was
bro.
2.0
That man was helping
assists.
him.
Purple baby, you off your rails tonight. I'm gonna tell you right
like
now.
I said, he still has
It's not one of your best showings.
It is. He
Hey,
still had one of the better teams.
Rondo.
I mean, this team is pretty bad. They got
They kicked Rondo off that team so fast, it was unbelievable.
Who was Brandon Goodwin? Bruno Fernando?
Yeah, they lead guys like go from
Clint
team to
Capella
team.
was hurt. John Collins.
Exactly right.
Daniil,
Another episode.
Kevin Herter. Oh, that's why they so happy.
Wait,
They happy to have him.
wasn't Cam Reddish a rookie? He
he wasn't getting no PT.
He wasn't doing no PT.
He was not a rookie. And Cam
He
Reddish
still-
and Hunter are better than
Cam Reddish wasn't
wings
doing
on,
nothing
the
during that.
Kings. So what are y'all talking about?
No,
He
Cam
better than
Reddish.
Harrison Barnes.
Hold on.
Because all Harrison Barnes
hold
did since he been
Cam
Cam
Reddish.
status.
It says right here, Cam Reddish was 21 years old during that season. He played only 26 games. He averaged 10 points. He averaged 10 points and 1 point assist.
Okay, like I said, he still.
Purple baby, stop while you're ahead. Stop while you're ahead, Purple baby.
I don't have to stop while I'm ahead. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about.
He scored 10 points a game
better
on 26 games played with 1.2 assists. Come on. Y'all gotta stop this, bro. Trae Young pulled up on that team. Trae Young, age of 22. Age of 22. 63
The first year, yes.
played. Listen,
No,
Trae Young
Purple baby, you're right. The first year was empty calories, but after that, Trae Young went on a tear, and then they fired their coach and got Nate McMillan, and they've been playoff bound ever since.
We're not talking about. Hold on.
And he has shit coaches, man. Like, come on, Luke, bro. Like,
Yeah, I give you that, Unstoppable. I give you that. You're right about that.
Like, come on,
Trae Young giving you 30 and 10.
Let's stop it, bro. Come on, this is supposed to stay the same.
No, you're right about that, Unstoppable. He had horrible coaches. I'll give you that one.
It's trash, man.
Okay.
They weren't trying to build it. They wasn't trying to build. Listen, they wasn't trying to build to help De'Aaron Fox. They wasn't trying to build. They wasn't trying to build to make the playoffs, fam. Like, what is the argument about, bro?
Unstoppable. We are not arguing you that the Kings roster was slightly better than the Hawks. Because it wasn't. Hold up. We're not saying that. Yes, the Hawks roster was a little bit better than the Kings.
That's just a
hold on.
No, not a whole lot, Unstoppable. Not a whole lot.
Bro, hold up. What we're trying to tell you is because y'all are acting like it's just blowing past your brain. These two teams were horrible. They weren't doing good. They never go to the playoffs. The Hawks didn't know they drafted a Trae Young, and I remember they was booing Trae Young because he wasn't playing good. The man Trae Young, and I'm reading the stats. The man came in there and started averaging 26 points per game and put them on his back.
He wasn't the sole reason. Whenever
Come on,
he
y'all are ridiculous.
Yes. John Collins stayed hurt. Don't forget that. John Collins stayed hurt.
Come on, bro. Hold up, and John Collins, bro. I'm looking at it. During that season, John Collins only averaged 17 points, bro. So relax.
Don't do it like that. Don't.
It is. I'm reading the stats right here, bro. Trae Young.
You needed to watch them, Ray.
Sitting
there looking at stats don't mean nothing. You need to watch them play.
Okay. John Collins.
You know how important.
Okay, John Collins.
Because Trae Young know how to lead an offense. Trae Young know how to lead an offense.
Okay, hold on. In your credit, John Collins was a great piece for Trae Young and the Atlanta Hawks. So I will give you that. That's facts. That's true. And yes, the Hawks had a better roster. If I was to choose the roster, Hawks and Kings,
better roster, better coach, better
all right, you got that part. I got that part. but you're acting like the Hawks was like that. No, they were bums. They was in a lottery pick. They was taking
They were
L's.
not bums.
They drafted. Yes, they
They
did.
were.
They were. It was
They
in the
were god awful. They
lottery.
were trying to sell
It
a
was in
team.
the
Remember?
lottery. What are you talking about?
Hold on. Do you understand the history of the Hawks? They damn near had to sell a team when Danny Ferry made those racist comments. You remember that? Nobody wanted to play there.
No, I don't remember no racist comments, man.
Yeah.
Go
Go
back
check
and
the
check on
history on
that.
that right there.
You know,
But listen, since 2017, since Darion Fox been on the Kings, they were 27-55, 39-43, 31-41, 31-41, 30-52.
And hold on.
So you telling me out of 6
Unfortunately,
years?
Hey, hold on. And they best they
the
ever
year
been.
before
Hold on.
trade, they actually was a 4th seed,
Hey, listen.
but
Hold
that's
on.
because the East is weaker.
Hey, check this out. Hold on. Check this out. And that was the only reason they was at their peak, at their best, is because they had a Joe Johnson guy. They had a Horford.
Hawks was the number one seed when they had Joe Johnson.
Right. They had those dudes. They had Horford, but
Yeah, they were the number one seed in the East.
other than that moment, they always been a loser, sorry team. And especially when Horford left, Joe Johnson left, all those pieces left, and they were losing.
They
were losing.
We know
And then
this.
they said, here comes Trae Young, the glory, the sanctified, the guy that is better than Darren Fox. Please bring the team to a better matter.
They put good pieces around Trae Young.
That is the facts, bro. Stop trying to argue that.
They didn't do that for Fox, man. That's what we're trying to tell you. Like, I don't get why y'all can't get that.
What do you mean? What did they didn't do for Fox?
Oh my God, man. I feel like I'm talking to a
Unstoppable was saying they didn't try to build a good team around them.
They can't. Who the Hawks either? All they had was Collins.
Oh my God, bro.
Well, they went and picked up. They picked up.
Whenever you get finished, they went and got Capella for free.
Yeah. There you go. They went and got him exactly. They went and plugged some pieces in, but that's. I mean, you got to blame the Kings, like Unstoppable said. I mean, he got a point. Unstoppable got a point.
It's just.
But now they got. But now they got Sabonis, who's an all-star. Right now, the only all-star that the Hawks got is Trae Young, and now they traded for Javonte Murray, so now they got 2 all-stars.
Wow.
And I still say, even though they got Sabonis, Kings not going nowhere, man. I'd be surprised they make.
Oh, for sure, for sure. But
they got good role players. They got good role players and stars around Trae Young.
But unstoppable.
The clock is on. The clock is on Fox. The clock is ticking. He said this is the best team ever he played on.
And you're right. The Kings are not going nowhere. But I'm also not expecting the Hawks to go nowhere if Trae Young ain't there. Either. It's the same way. If Trae Young was to leave that team right now, I don't expect the Hawks to go nowhere. I wouldn't say that
because you know what? Because Javonte can come in and get buckets, man. He was averaging a triple-double, man.
He can, for sure.
Let me just say, my opinion. If Trae Young go down, I think he can hold down the fort because he got good.
Yes, he can. Yes, he can. Yes, he can.
He for sure can. But that Hawks team is sorry. If Hawks team is sorry without Trae Young.
Hold on, Ray.
If Fox go down, to me, it's over with.
But whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? Because they traded away Tyrese Halliburton. They gave away Buddy Hield. Whose fault is that?
Buddy Hield ain't no treat. What you talking about? Buddy Hield is the same guy. I don't even think he went and finished a year off with the Pelicans before they traded him. So what are you talking about?
I'm saying that Buddy Hield with the Kings can probably hold down a little bit of the fort if Fox goes out, like Unstoppable saying. I think Tyrese Halliburton could control the offense. So they got rid of 2 players that if Fox would have went down can contribute and keep the offense afloat.
Listen, I'm gonna put Buddy Hield aside. Like, ain't no good organization gonna trade no Tyrese Halliburton, man.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, come on.
I agree, Purple. I agree, Unstoppable. I didn't like that either. Even though Tyrese Halliburton denied me an interview, once he promised me the interview, he denied it to me because of Liangelo Ball. But at the same time, I think he was a stand-up guy. He was good for the organization. He was a face that's appealing, and he's very approachable. So by them trading away him, he was representing the organization on a good level, showing up to summer league games. He was around the coaches, around the owner. I didn't understand that at all.
And by the way, Josh Jackson just spit some facts. I don't know why I'm not looking at that roster. Team still had Halliburton, Barnes, and Hill.
Okay, what is your point? What is your point?
My point is Barnes and Hill, if I'm not mistaken, Hill was all-star problem, 3-point competition, and he was balling. And Barnes was a serious danger too. He was a problem at that.
No, he was not a problem.
Barnes was definitely a problem.
That man being irrelevant.
He wasn't.
All right.
Whatever you
I'm not saying he's a problem now, but he was definitely a problem at the time.
He wasn't, bro. No, he wasn't.
No, he wasn't.
He hasn't been shit since Golden State traded him, fam. It's been nothing.
Hold on, I'm gonna look at his points per game. That's bullshit.
That don't see. There you go. You need to watch the games, my guy. Watch
them play. Bro.
Hold on.
I mean, and then again,
we're going to see this year.
Bro. They haven't had.
Now, Purple Baby, I want to ask Purple Baby because she don't have a team. So, Purple Baby, is Fox one of your better players?
Yeah, if he get on a better team.
But now his scoring might go down if he get on a better team. You know that, right?
No, it wouldn't.
He's not going to get on no team in the NBA that's better, and he's going to be the number one option.
But he could be a good number 2.
Okay. Where do you see? Hold on, Rave. Hold on. Where do you see Fox being the number 2 option on a good team? What team would that probably be? Who would need his services?
Honestly, I like being realistic. Honestly, I like only team I can see right now is Indiana.
That's a better team than Sacramento?
It's not. They have the potential to be better. They're going in a better direction than the Kings, in my opinion.
And you're going to reunite him with Buddy Hield and Tyrese Halliburton?
Be gone. Buddy Hield would be gone. And who else they try? And Turner would.
Tyrese Halliburton?
No, he could, because I don't think he's a number one. A number one.
Okay,
got it. Can I throw a team out there?
Yeah.
Hold on. Before you say that, Harrison Barnes averaged about the same amount.
It doesn't matter about the average.
Harrison
That's what
Barnes
you're
averaged
missing.
40.
Yeah, he wasn't doing much, Ray. Honestly, Harrison Barnes kind of.
39% from the 3.
Yeah, but he wasn't doing much. He went into a shell.
Bro, he never was the same after Golden State trade him, fam. That might have messed him up.
And Buddy Hield was like that too. I'm just keeping that down. Marvin Bagley was averaging about 14 points too. Holmes was averaging about 14, 15 points too. All right.
Again, too, like I said, the coach was shit, man. They didn't even have a good system, fam. So all that just go out the window, fam. It's just a terrible, terrible, terrible. That I say again, organization that could be worse than the damn Knicks, fam. Like they just all over the damn place. They can't draft. They can't find a good coach. The culture is ass. Like they need to start over, fam. It's like from the higher up and on down, fam.
That part I can't argue with. I'm just arguing. Trae Young.
But hey, Josh Jackson, when I watched the Kings game, because I've been watching the Kings when they play the Lakers, I watched the Kings when they played the Pelicans, and watched the Kings when they played the Bulls and the Hornets, right? Based on the De'Aaron Fox dynamic. And I don't see that offense being fluid in the closing or in the fourth quarter. It seemed like they become stagnated once De'Aaron Fox get a little tired and the stamina is questioned. I don't really see the ball being no fluidity with ball movement and things of that nature to keep the Kings close or in the game. It seemed like that's when they start losing games when it comes into the fourth quarter.
Can I say my team right quick, Dex?
Mm-hmm.
What you think about the Heat?
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I
Somebody
was
said
thinking
that
because
already.
Jimmy Butler, to
Pete,
me,
Pete,
he's the
Pete, BN Pat said that.
Oh, well,
yeah.
I ain't looking
I
at
like
the
the
phone.
Heat too.
I think that'll be a really good team. But he would, yeah,
I think
he would be the number 3 option on the Heat, right?
No, I think
nah,
Jimmy would take a step
he'll be.
back because Jimmy's not like he can score, but he shouldn't. He nah.
I think I know. I think him and Jimmy would be the 1-2 punch.
Yeah,
To be honest
something
with
like
Hey,
you.
that.
hey, listen for everybody. Shout out to Fight Sports TV. Please hit that sub, hit that subscribe. We having a glorious night. Um, we had a guy come up here, gave us about
A
40.
guy.
We
Hey,
had
you read my
FAF come
mind,
up
Dex.
here. Yeah, FAF here come up here and give about 35% of homage. But okay, we'll get some more later. But other than that, man, I really appreciate everybody coming. Please continue to support, hit that like and sub. The rave is about to leave. But for everybody else that really needs to come up here and pay homage, I'm gonna leave you with this. Come to the altar.
Ooh.
Come to the altar. I'm out.
All right, shout out to Ray.
All right, Ray. Peace and love and happiness.
Yeah, so this is what I think. I think Miami will be. Listen, I didn't think about it, but thanks to PB and Patch, Miami might be a hell of a destination for Darion Fox. But what would they give up to get him, though? I mean, do they have to give
Hero
up too
and
much?
Robinson,
Oh no,
just
you got to
Yeah,
do
Hero and
way more than that.
Robinson. That's
You got
it.
to do way more than that.
I,
No,
I,
you
I,
don't. No, you don't.
you probably can fleece the Kings, man. They so dumb over there.
That's all you would need to give up.
Yeah, Robinson for sure. What they should have did was they should have kept the Kings should have kept Tyree and just sent Fox somewhere and just rebuild. But then again, it wouldn't have been no good because the organization so damn terrible. Like they gotta build a culture, man. They I see no culture over there, none whatsoever. They don't know what they're doing. They have no freaking clue.
Yeah, to really put it is that if he gets down to Miami, right? If somehow he finagled his way down to Miami, oh my God, Miami will be dangerous because Fox is not afraid to score. It's just that he can't close out a game. And Jimmy Butler is not really tripping on scoring, and Jimmy Butler can close out games. Jimmy B stand for buckets, can close out a game in crucial moments. We saw him get down in the Eastern Conference Final. We saw him get down in the NBA Final. So we know that Jimmy Butler can carry his pail up the hill. So if he can get paired with a Fox, that'll be a scoring machine. Ooh, Miami will be dangerous. What y'all think about that?
It's cool. They need somebody else. They need another scorer to help Jimmy.
I know I'm talking about an unconscious score. You know what I'm saying? Not just somebody that's going to score, but unconsciously put that ball in the bucket. Now Fox got to work on his free throw shooting, and Fox probably got to get a little better in his mid range game to really help Jimmy buckets because they got Tyler. No, they won't have Tyler Hero, and then he's gonna have to stretch the floor. But see, that's not Fox's game to shoot beyond
He'll
that
be all
arc.
right. Is
That-
soon when he get
I
on a
think,
better team, his stuff will
yeah,
look better. I'm
right,
not
right.
worried about that.
I think it'd be good for Bam too, because I think he's gonna feed Bam.
Yeah.
Then pick
I'm
and roll
quite
with
sure
him
the
and Bam.
league is looking at
Yeah,
that. Darion Fox in Miami, but to get him there, that's gonna be a difficult task
I don't
No, it
think he's
won't.
gonna be
You think
because
it's
difficult
he's
at
a
gonna be
all.
max player.
difficult?
He's a rookie max.
Okay. He almost at the end of that deal. I think he got 2 years left. Y'all said he been in the league for 6 years.
6.
Well,
Yep. So his other his
had two
max is
years
coming
left.
up.
It's not that difficult.
I mean, to us, it's not that difficult. But if it was easy as pie, then I'm quite sure that some of that would be in the making.
I
Now,
been said they should move on from
now,
him.
I mean,
now,
Rob, go
go
ahead.
ahead.
No, go ahead, go ahead. They can
No, I
wait.
was going to say, shout out to Flight Sports TV, the machine, the voice of the voices, the people's champ, the hottest shit in the streets. That's a monologue that you're going to continuously to hear because it's facts. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody that's engaging with the topic at hand and even your own topics that you want to raise up in the chat. And maybe somebody in the panel might pick up on it and we will elaborate even further. Hit that like button. Further all, hit the subscribe button. It's important that you subscribe to Flight Sports TV so you will stay up on all of the content that is coming your way. Hit the subscribe button. Don't be afraid. Don't be lazy. Hit that like button. Hit the notification. And also, if you can, support the channel financially through Cash App, through PayPal, Vimo, and also the Super Chat. However you feel that is comfortable for you, support the channel by liking, subscribing, hitting the notification, and even financially if you feel that this is the place that you need to be. But I'm going to tell you one thing. We have a whole lot of content creators, male and female, expressing themselves the best way they know how according to the information that is inside them and they want to share with you. And shout out to our chat that you're welcome to engage in. It's open, it's free. We do not have tier. I'm going to repeat that. We do not have tier membership. There's no membership. We are free and open community, all inclusive, not exclusive. So we don't charge you for tier membership. All you got to do is come up in here, hit the notification, hit the like, hit the subscription, and engage where you see fit. And listen, all we want is some decorum. I know we have our episodes. I know we have our moments. And I know we have our trauma. We welcome it all. Flight Sports TV, baby. We know you're not coming in perfect. Neither one of us came in perfect. We learned how to be better speakers through Flight Sports TV. We learn how to be better communicators as well as a chat, as well as a panel through Flight Sports TV. So this is also a learning experience. This is a super unique experience that we want everybody to have some type of attachment to. So get in the circumference, be a part of the circle, the winning circle, Flight Sports TV. Go ahead, Unstoppable.
Yeah, I got another team that I thought about. I'm curious to hear y'all thoughts on this. I'm wondering how would they be able to do this anyway. What you think about De'Aaron Fox on the Washington Wizards?
They're not winning, right, Purple?
I don't like him and Bill together. Like I don't like that.
You don't think him and Bill can work out? It'll be a good 1-2 punch.
I mean, it could be, but I just think it's gonna be a lot of scoring and no defense played, and I think it just puts them in the same position that they was in. You know, 10th seed, 9th seed, somewhere in
Okay,
there.
I was getting ready to ask you that. Yeah, you think they'll go further than what Westbrook was?
Nah, the 8th, right? With
You said
Westbrook.
what?
Yeah, that was the AC. Russell got him all the way up to the AC.
Yeah, it's just with the playing. There'll be a playing team. Like I don't think that goes anywhere. I don't even know what kind of guard you would put with Bradley Bill. You know, as far as the point, I think John Wall was just, you know, the best he ever had, and I just not to sound, you know, weird or anything, but I don't see like I don't like that. I like the Butler thing better.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, I like the Butler better than the Bradley Beal Unstoppable because, like you said, Bradley Beal, you know, he's a one trick pony. Right now, Darian Fox is a one trick pony. So you're gonna have two one trick ponies operating your offense when you got Kyle Kuzma, Ray. You got who else is over there that just got to the Wizards? They just
They
signed
got
somebody.
They got KP. They got
Yeah, KP.
they got the Morris twin, one of the Morris brothers.
Right,
They
one
got
of the
Kyle
Morris twins.
Kuzma. Kyle
Yep.
Kuzma. They got Rudy Hachimura.
Yep.
Todd
Rudy.
Gibson.
Todd Gibson, that's what they just signed. They just signed Todd Gibson. But Todd Gibson is just an old head. But yeah, they got a lot of players that's on the uptick. And I don't know if two one trick ponies will springboard them into an upper echelon of the NBA competition. And that's going to cause more commotion because, like you say, Kyle Kuzma, he's trying to get his thing off too. Ray trying to get his thing off too. So that'll be a messed up situation right there. I think it would be more of an impediment than expanding the Washington Wizards to new heights.
What about this? 'Cause I was also thinking about this team. I'm just. What about the Raptors?
That's interesting. Another team with defensive philosophies. My only question is, because I know when Siakam is healthy, I guess Siakam is first, and then when Anobi's healthy, he's second. So do you put De'Aaron Fox third or Van Fleet third?
You forgot Scotty Barnes now.
My fault. Yes, Scotty Barnes. I'm sorry.
Scotty Barnes might be an
I
all-star next year.
I think if you put Fox over there, Fleek, he gone.
Yeah, I just now thought about that. I agree with that.
Yeah.
But Van Fleet and who else?
You
Picks.
think you think they would trade
Right.
Van Fleet for Fox when Van Fleet's a champion and his mindset is to lead is as a leader? And he brought the Toronto Raptors into the fifth seed last season. You think they trading him for Fox?
Nah,
I don't think
it's
so.
not. But see, Siakam is their best player. Van
Right.
It's not.
Fleet is.
It's not about best player. It's
It
about
is
leadership as
though.
well.
You said
It's
it's what?
it's about leadership as well.
I mean, yeah, they lose that, but if he's not taking you anywhere,
I think Van Fleet is there for a long time.
I mean, I agree with you, but I don't think if if they offered Fox to them and they asked for Van Fleet, it's clear that they want to, change environment and a better vocal leader. But I don't.
And Van Fleet
Somebody
gets
else.
some crucial shots. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He
but
be
he's
getting really
not their
crucial
best
shots.
player though.
No,
Yeah,
he's
Teams
not
but
like
the
see,
that
best
but
say,
player.
I'll give you
but
an example. I'll give you a lesser example. Butler did have some good years in Chicago, after Rose got injured, but it was just like it just wasn't it. He didn't find it until he went elsewhere. It's just not, it's not you know, it's not replaceable. Like I think Van Fleet is replaceable.
Okay.
Like he moves the needle certainly, but I just think he's not moving Toronto's needle because a lot of people got Toronto in the play-in this year, or simply missing the playoffs, which I don't agree with, and you know not doing what he needs to do.
Yeah, your mic went out for a second. Well, listen, PB and Patch said, "What about the Timberwolves for
No,
uh,
because I think him and Anthony Edwards would bump heads.
with Clash? They will clash."
Yeah, no, they
yeah,
won't.
I was thinking the same thing. They might clash.
Same
I
thing
was
with
I,
him and Booker. They would clash.
I
Who
would
did
say the Lakers, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Man. I don't want to.
I mean, it could
No,
because
we don't want
he's
them. We
gonna be
don't
an
want them in L.A.
unrestricted.
We don't want no Darion Fox.
Yeah, y'all
It
want
could
Kyrie,
happen
but that
because
ain't
he's an
gonna happen.
unrestricted free
Well, it
agent though.
might still open.
Go hold your breath, Dex, and let's see let's see what happens.
I'm just saying. I mean, we got to see what it do at All Star break
Hmm.
because I think that's where everybody's holding on to. We see where their team's going to be at the break, and then they're going to go making some splashes all over again.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna be surprised if Sacramento. I think Sacramento is going to. It's time for De'Aaron Fox to go. Like
It's been time to
it's time
long
for.
time.
And you know what's crazy? I think were in a deal if they would have traded Fox first than Hill, but they knew we talking about. I don't know what Hill did in New Orleans for New Orleans just to be like, yeah, we're gonna get you up out of here. Ain't even messing with you like that. Cause I remember when it came across my screen, I was like, not Buddy Hill. Why would they trade him? He just got there. He ain't even been there that long.
Yeah.
To trade a
He
young
might
player
have
that
requested a trade. You never know.
In his first year, bro.
Well, I don't. Maybe he a diva.
Yeah.
You know.
Like I respect his talent, and whatever like that, but it's something about him that it's like teams ain't feeling him. I don't know what it is.
King's problem is just they don't have a system, and the coach is just
Yeah.
ass over there. You know, like I said, Luke. Like, come on, man, y'all could have got somebody better than that. I got Luke.
Yeah, but I think that
I
was
mean, they
just
got
like the
him
Lakers.
after his debacle in L.A. They just picked him up instantly,
It's like
like
Just
like
like
they
the
was like they was doing something
Lakers.
slick, like they was doing something slick.
It was
They
just
could
just
have.
like
It was way better coaches. If my memory serves me right, that was available. They could have got before they got him.
yeah, I know PDN. I agree. That's why I was like, if anything, because I think it's gonna be a mistake if Indiana tries to run Halliburton as their first scoring option. I understand that a lot of people believe he can average 25, but he's not. Like he's a well-rounded player, a well all-around player. Like
I
he's
I,
not like that.
I got an announcement I want to make, and it's not good news. The
Let me
homie
guess.
the
Go
homie out of
ahead.
Long Beach, old school rapper Coolio, who had the song, he had a couple of hit songs. Damn, I kind of think something with
Gangsta's Paradise.
Gangster Paradise. There you go, Gangster Paradise and Dangerous Minds. He had to. What was that in Dangerous Minds? What was the name of that song?
Gangsta's Paradise.
Oh, that was Gangster Paradise and Dangerous
Yeah.
Minds. Okay.
Yeah.
And then he had the other one. He had the other one where he used Lakeside as a sample. Come on, let's ride, get down from the
Seven,
9 to 5.
5.
You
Yeah,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
The homie Coolio from Long Beach who put Snoop Dogg up on game. Snoop Dogg mentioned him in his song Doggy Dog World. How he said Coolio put him up on game. Coolio passed at 59. So R.I.P. to rapper Coolio, actor, activist, and Dancing with the Stars. Coolio, dead at 59 years old. R.I.P. to Coolio.
Peter Coolio. Yeah, man, that's been crazy. It's been a lot of death lately, man. Man, you know, that's what it is.
I guess I'll be
So,
playing some of his music tonight.
right.
You know, Coolio's a West Coast legend. He was a part of WC of the Mad Circle. I remember he was a part of that group. And then it kind of splintered off and Coolio went solo. And then WC with WC, I think he was with a Profile, Low Profile. That was the name of the group. Him and DJ Aladdin. And then Dub C went over to uh, West Coast Connection with Ice Cube and Mac 10. But before all that, he was with WC and the Mad Circle. So, and they had a song come out called Pay Your Dues. So, like I said, shout out to Coolio, rest in peace. I have a picture with Coolio. I hung out with him last year around October during Halloween. I guess I will put that up on my Instagram. Me and Coolio kicking it. And like I say, R.I.P. to Coolio, West Coast legend. He was married. He was talked about his wife. He was married, and yeah, and he was doing shows and just doing things. So that's ironic that 1 year ago today, basically, me and Coolio was hanging out. So wow, that's crazy. So R.I.P. to Coolio, and uh, yeah, I didn't want to hear that, but at the same time, I mean, life goes on. Let's take care of our health. Coolio was in good spirits the last time I saw him last year at this time. We partied together. Uh, We had somewhat of a celebration. Me, Coolio, Dana Dane, DJ Melstar, Bone Crusher. Y'all remember Bone Crusher? I'm never scared. So I still have some Hollywood friends, and sometimes we still hang out. But it's devastating to hear that Coolio was getting his life together. He came through some troubled times. Got married, looking good, looking healthy, had weight on him, and talking about what he's going to do with his life going forward. Because he has a lot of royalties out there. Coolio do. He's an actor, activist, former gang member. Made really good music, and he got a lot of strings of royalties that's out there. So his money was just coming in. He was living off his royalties. That's what he said. He's living off his royalties. So life is short. You just never know. So,
did you say he had any kids?
You know what? I don't know if he got kids. I think he do though. I think Coolio do got a few kids, but he had a new wife. I don't think that him and his new wife have any kids.
Oh.
But I don't know why I have a brain fog that I can't remember his music. Like I said, he had the Dangerous Mind, Gangster Paradise. He had the Lowrider song that was very, very popular in L.A. and on the West Coast. And then he had the song is Too Late or Too Hot for Love. And that was about HIV. It was like an advocate song. That's why I call him a activist. He was an advocate for AIDS and HIV, and that was a very popular song. And he used a track for "Cool in the Game" as a sample on that song, "Too Hot," and it talked about domestic violence. It ran the gamut. It ran the gamut as far as social engineering amongst males and females and things of that nature. And it's a pretty good song. So if you ever get a chance to listen to it, I think it's called "Too Hot."
He had another hit that I like See You When You Get There.
Yep, See You When You Get There. Yep, See You When You Get There. That's another good song from Coolio. I was just trying to think about the song that he broke through with, that we were just all jamming. And you go to the park and everybody in their lowriders, everybody jamming that song. I just can't think of the name of it, but I know Lakeside was the sample that they used of Voyage, Fantastic Voyage from Lakeside. But I can't think of the title of the song. But yeah, shout out to Coolio at around this time last year. We hung out, and some other celebrities was amongst us, and we kicked it and chilled in Las Vegas, and we had a ball at a secret location. And Coolio was talking about how. Go ahead. What is it?
Was it Fantastic Voyage?
That's the name of it. Fantastic Voyage. I know that's a sample he used.
Fantastic spot.
But that was a sample. That was a sample he used, but I don't think that was the actual name of the song, the title of the song. Yes, babes, we just never know, man. That's why you just got to have your annual physicals or biannual physicals. Like myself, I have biannual physicals to check, where I'm at with my situation. And the last physical I had, I know I had to lose weight, because I was obese and I was in jeopardy of flirting with diabetes and heart disease, kidney disease, and cardiac arrest. So you just have to do what you got to do if you want to stay here. And I knew I had to lose weight, and that's what I was on a venture of losing a lot of excess weight to get my BMI in order, So yeah, so these are things you have to do when you get older. You cannot allow yourself to deteriorate from within. You have to survive the encounter, because we all get old. We already know what aging does. Once you get 50, you start going down the other side of the hill. That's just natural. So you have to do the best you can while you're going down, so you can go down further, and not once you get on the top of the hill, you take a few steps, and that's it. So you just gotta watch our weight and watch our intake.
We're about to get up out of here, y'all. We appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. Shout out Dex, everybody that pulled up. We're gonna pick up where we left off tomorrow's Flight Sports.
Flight Sports TV, man. That's my dude. I rolls with him.
You heard what the man said. It's Flight Sports TV.